Slam Sector contains levels of brain rot that may be harmful or traumatizing to some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up? Welcome to Slam Sector, everybody. We're glad to have you here for a very extra double special episode starring our boy Sean Sully. You may have seen him in chat.
Hello. Oh, I mean, they've seen me on the stream.
Oh yeah, I mean,
like
once
a year here,
ago? Once a year
here, and then weekly on After Dark.
That's true. You are on After Dark a lot. So yeah, we got Sean here. We're playing Infinity today, and it's more important today probably than any other time to remind everyone that we're seriously casual here.
And in this case, seriously casual.
Yeah.
Ryan and I have played half of a game of this, and that's being generous. This game is complicated in the best way possible.
It's fat with content, and we're probably going to mess stuff up, but we're going to do our best, and we're going to have a fun time. And if you like having a fun time here, then like, sub, and join the Discord. We would love to have you in there. We talk about stuff. We share our models. We share memes and just the general brain rot. And yeah, is that accurate?
No.
Okay.
The clock?
Also,
is the clock accurate?
No, the other stuff.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
There was the disclaimer, and there you go. Here's your first scuff. So yeah, we're going to get into some Infinity. We're going to dive right in. Let's go look at those army lists.
All right, so to start, the names on these units are weird, so forgive us when we mispronounce them and forget what's called and everything.
Give them like a real brief TLDR of what your faction is.
So I am playing the Combined Army, but more specifically, I am playing a sectorial army therein of the Morat Aggression Force or the Morat Supremacy. They're kind of like big Halo-style brutes meet hobgoblins. They are the martial prowess side of the army.
In the poll, I've just called them
Monkey.
They used to be.
They used to be much
the
more
old models looked a lot more like monkeys, and they're kind of turning into more goblin mode.
Yeah.
With the new models.
They all there's some Rafiki-ass looking models in the old line. But so I have a Kratok, a Raktorak, a Rystat, Dartok, Zerat, which are two hackers. I mean, you can see it right there. I have two army groups, which is the more important part of this. This game, you generate order tokens, and they can only be shared amongst your different groups. And each group can only be 10 models. So I have 11 models, meaning I had to split into two groups.
Yeah. So his force is kind of like the Covenant from Halo. It's a group of Xenos for you 40k heads out there. They're invading what is called the Human Sphere. I am a group from the Human Sphere that has broken away from the main government because they hate AI and they love workers' rights and drugs and cat girls and other stuff.
Based.
But yeah, and they are basically what they say. They're nomads. They fly around in giant ships, 3 giant ships, and they sell out their services as mercenaries and builders. So my army list has 4 alguacils. I probably butchered that. But essentially that means like sheriff or lawman. It's like they're enforcers. Then I have a Grinzer, who is sort of a hitman assassin for the corpos on one of the ships. And then I have 5 mobile brigada, which are like heavy troopers, essentially sort of space marine type guys. And I've got some hackers in there, a paramedic. But I'm not as like bespoke and like futureful as Sean's list, so we'll see how that goes.
I have much more modern models than Ryan.
Yeah. A big portion of my list is from Ice Storm in 3, which is like
3rd edition.
3rd edition, which was like years ago when I last played this. So
because we are currently on 5th edition and 5. Of note, Ryan said that we are invading the human sphere. Technically speaking, we are now at peace with the human sphere.
Right. Yeah. They had invaded the human sphere. Now they have a seat on the Human Sphere Council. So everything's peaceful and honky-dory. So this game will be real quick. We're just going to come out and shake hands and nothing bad will happen, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about the mission real quick.
Yeah, let's look at that mission.
So, pretty simple one. Scenario is domination. Primary objective is to dominate quadrants in the middle of the board. You dominate one quadrant at the end of the game round for 1 victory point. dominate more quadrants than your opponent for 2 victory points, and you get 1 point at the end of the game? End of the round?
End of the game for each hacked console.
For each hacked console.
So we're trying to hack the planet.
Hack the planet.
Nomads love hacking.
Cool. We got to roll out for first.
For initiative, right?
Yeah, for initiative.
This is a D20 game for you.
It is a
This is a D20 game, and it is a lot of face-to-face rolls.
Yeah.
So we will. The reason I asked for matching or different die colors is because we're gonna roll at the same time.
So I'll give a really brief breakdown. Essentially, most skill checks, if it's not a face-to-face, you're just trying to hit or go below a target number. If you hit the target number, it's a crit. In a face-to-face, you're rolling a group of dice, and you're trying to roll higher than your opponent, but under your target number. And anything that's lower than a higher number is.
We'll explain
taken
as
out.
we go.
It'll make more sense with face-to-face.
When we
get
have
to
a
it.
die pool, we will explain.
But in general, you're trying to roll below a target number. This is the best way to
If
think
you
about
guys
it.
have any rules questions in the chat, I'll try to relay them to
These ones
gamers.
stand out the best on camera.
Yeah. Also, if you see us doing something egregiously wrong,
If you know the rules,
please let us know. We have done our best to consume the rules, but we also have smooth brains. So let's do that initiative.
All right. 14. Oh, you rolled lower, so you're going first.
I can't read these at all.
No.
You can't see that?
No.
Let me see.
I kind of should have assumed that.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be hard. So that's a 14 and a 4.
You can kind of see it.
If you zoom in better, is that gonna help?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I have a smaller dice tray that we can put inside that dice tray.
No.
Okay.
We'll just explain what's happening
Just
when
call
it
out your
happens.
numbers, whatever you roll.
Yep.
Andy Fing, Booze, and Jake Dalton.
Hello.
In the chat.
Greetings.
So who won? Lower.
Ryan
is
going
lower
first.
number wins.
So now, if I understand it correctly, I'm supposed to place my order tokens out.
Yeah. So like how I did. So these are my.
I'm just going to make a mess.
This is my order pool.
So I have 10 guys. So I should have done this before stream.
Ryan used green.
Use green.
Yeah, they are color coded. So use
Oh.
10 green. 10 green, 1 blue for your lieutenant. Red for any impetuous. Orange for any irregular. And I don't remember what color tactical orders are.
Well, I don't have any of that. I just have regular orders and a lieutenant order. So we'll just do that. That'll be my lieutenant, which has to be on the lieutenant. All right, we're going to start. I'm going to place an order on my Grinzer. He was a sniper. He's up here. And my first short action is going to be a move.
To my knowledge, you don't have to place the order either. You just spend it.
Oh, things I read online.
I think that's like a
Old.
Well, no, I think that's like one way of doing it to indicate who's ordering, but communication is better.
So I activate my Grinzer.
Okay.
He does a move. Do you have any AROs to declare?
I have no line of sight to him.
So yeah, in this game, essentially, any action you take, your opponent has the opportunity to react to it. So that's what an ARO is. All right, since you have nothing, I'm going to shoot your dog.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose that I didn't realize he's in LOS.
Does he have?
He will dodge.
He'll dodge. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he has arrows just like anyone else.
So I am going to shoot you with my multi-sniper rifle. Let's see how long the range is. It's 25 inches.
Weapons also have tiered stepped range bands. So 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. And each range band it's at will get a different modifier.
What's his armor?
Arm 0.
Armor 0?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, I'm just going to use the regular anti-material round on him. All right, so I have a BS of 13. Do you have cover? Maybe from this?
Yeah, I mean, I'm against this, and this would provide cover. So I guess technically by the rules, yes, I have cover.
So I need a 10.
No, the other hunter and dog can't have cover.
Okay, I am reading that right.
That's
It's
one
a
that I'm
sniper
gonna.
rifle.
That's one I'm
So-
gonna drop from my list because I don't like having 2 hunter and dog. I want the same hunter and dog.
So that's partial cover, right? I get to ignore that because
Okay.
I'm a marksmanship. So I have a +3 at the range because he's a sniper rifle.
Sure.
So my BS is a 16. I have to roll beneath a 16. My burst, which is the number of shots, is getting used to this 2. And so because he's dodging, this is a face-to-face roll.
So we're
Right.
both gonna roll at the same time.
Yeah. And then
Um,
we compare.
Dodge has some unique rules. If I beat him, all his shots are canceled.
And you're trying to roll below your physique, right?
I am trying to roll. No. Yes. Yes. Sorry.
What's your physique?
14.
So he's looking for a 14 or below. I'm looking for 16 or below. I get 2 because I'm the active player. And here we go.
So I do not do it.
You do actually. Oh wait, no, you failed.
No, I rolled
So-
above my physique.
Yeah, so I hit you. I don't get a crit. So you have to take 2 saves
Okay.
because it's anti-materiel.
It's armor half.
No, it's
Or
armor
AP?
normal.
Okay.
It's not AP because you had 0 armor. I decided to do that. And then 5 is the physical or
Chance to survive.
chance to survive.
Okay, so I need to roll 2 dice below 5. Neither dice are below 5. So he
This is totally
is dead.
dead
He's
as
just
far
dead.
as I
He'll fall unconscious and then be dead.
Yeah. If you go down to 0 wounds essentially, well, I'll use the right term, vitality. Then you're unconscious. You can be picked back up.
If you're dealt wounds exceeding your vitality.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you're dead.
Next action. Oh, no,
Uh,
that's just his first short action.
no, he moved and then shot.
Okay.
So he's done. Now I get to move another group. What's that guy?
That is potentially a Tyrock Hunter, or that's a Tyrock Hunter.
Oh,
One of
my
the two.
goodness. You're
So
decoying.
the unit Ryan's talking about in particular is called a Tyrock Hunter. He has decoy 1. So I place the Hunter and a decoy token. And one of those 2 are correct. Elliot knows which one's the real one. The dog was the dinosaur was his pet dog. So he's kind of pissed.
I'm going to activate my mobile brigada here. It's a fire team of 2, a duo, as they say.
Epic Gamer said, "Holy cow! Look at all this mobile brigada."
Is that a lot of mobile brigada?
Yeah, how many mobile brigada should an army have?
It's
Did I accidentally make a sweat list? I don't know.
Maybe.
I just think they're cool, so I took a bunch of them.
Look, we got a poll going, and currently, it's only 33% for the monkey and
Monkeys.
67% for the radical feminists.
What would you call him that?
Yeah, that was kind of.
little
My hands are tied.
little
My hands are
little
tied.
bias there.
Yeah.
For anyone who's wondering what our lists are, Ryan has the Ice Storm box plus a box of Mobile Brigada. I have the Morat Aggression Force starter plus a box of the expansion pack beta, which is the 2 hunters.
All right.
And I don't know what any of this is.
My intent is for him to have partial cover to him.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot a missile launcher.
Well, no, you have to be base to base with cover to get covered.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I've been playing some Kill Team 2, so that's getting mixed
Yeah.
up in. But yeah, I'll leave it there anyway.
Okay. I'm gonna arrow.
All right. What are you going to ARO?
I'm gonna fire with my T2 rifle.
All right.
So when I shoot as an ARO, the burst value always becomes 1, no matter what the burst value is. Burst value is number of shots. So I'm only going to get 1 shot. Was that both orders there?
That was just the move.
Okay.
My next short action is going to be to shoot you with a missile launcher.
Okay. So then that will be a face to face.
Yeah. What is his armor?
He's armor 1. Almost everyone's armor 1, I think, except the dogs
Okay, so I can
and the
either
big guy.
make an explosion or hurt you bad. And with having things in Infinity, it's round up.
Half is always round up.
So if I have AP,
if
AP will
you
do
give
nothing?
me half a saving throw and my armor's 1, it's still 1.
It really doesn't make a difference what I do here, blast or otherwise. So we'll just do a regular crack missile.
Yeah. I will tell you now because you're shooting at it. Oh no, you have to hit him with a successful attack.
So I'm shooting this one.
Right. So
Alright.
if that's the right one.
So when you have a decoy, you can ARO from any of them as if it was.
No,
the
I'm
real
arrowing from the real one.
one? Okay.
I'm telling you now, that's the real one.
Oh, that's the real one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So my burst on a missile
Right.
launcher
Keep me honest.
is 1.
What did we write?
You told me the opposite. You said the decoy is the real model. Is what
Oh yeah, sorry. That's what I meant. The real model is like decoy. The real model is the correct one. Otherwise, I would say the decoy is the real unit because model and unit have different.
See the way that's worded? It could go either way.
Okay, well.
What
I don't
trust
know
you.
what's happening.
I believe
Okay,
you.
to be fair, I deployed him there before I knew he had decoy, and you saw him deployed there before
Yeah.
I did, and then I placed the decoy token.
Does he have partial cover? You would say.
He would have partial cover, yeah, because he
Alright.
is base to base with that.
Yeah. It still has to block some of them, but I think it does. So my BS will be 10 for this, and I have a lot of weapons that get better if they're far away,
Oh, interesting.
but he's not far enough away. I guess it's because the missile's like guided, maybe. I don't know. So I'll just be at a 10. What's your
What's the
physique?
range?
Oh, sorry.
12 a foot.
12
Then I'm at +3,
plus 3.
so I'm looking for a 14.
All right,
No, 15. Excuse me.
let's do it.
Nope, I don't do it.
Well, I succeed. So you have to take 3 saves at armor -2.
3 saves at armor -2.
And this is AP and EXP.
Okay, so
I'm not sure what EXP
armor
is.
-2.
Or divided by 2.
Oh, okay. So 3 saves,
So it is
no
1,
effect.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the possibility of survival?
Your possibility of survival is a 6.
So 6 + 3, so I'm looking for 3 9s.
3 from the cover.
Yeah.
1 from your armor also, right?
No, that increases the save. So I'm looking for 3 10s.
Right.
Okay. Nope. That does not do it. So he's dead as well.
You only had 1 vitality?
Yeah, everything's got 1 vitality except the big guy.
Well, all
You
right.
guys tried to tell me this game wasn't crunchy. I'm not convinced so far.
Yeah, it's a little crunchy.
I didn't say it wasn't crunchy. I said it's wide. There's a lot of rules.
And so they went, and you can stack up orders on the same unit multiple times.
Yeah, you can keep shooting that
So-
guy if you want.
I don't want to shoot him. I want to hack the planet.
So is that how
Gotta be
turns
base
are
to base.
determined? Is you just have like a certain number of orders, and
Correct.
once you're out of orders, then your turn's over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to be base to base with that.
Yeah, I know. But I'm activating them again,
Okay.
and I'm going to move them up. They have a movement of 6. So they're going to get up on here. You can see she's a hacker because she has augmented reality hacking the planet.
Mhm.
Oh, you don't have anything over
No.
there, do you? Okay. And she's a base.
Not to my
base.
knowledge.
And I will do a hack for the mission. She is a hacker. So she gets +3, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let me
Her
check her
willpower
willpower.
is-
Her willpower is 13.
Okay.
So she will have a 16 that she has to get under.
How difficult does chat think this game is? So that is under your
I mean,
control.
a lot of people are like pumped that we're playing Infinity,
Oh,
so I
cool.
assume they're familiar
Yeah,
with it.
I mean, I will tell you, so I hand wrote all my army rules on my tablet, and it really helped me learn everything. But I also got really amped for some of the rules.
Are these guys the mobile regatta?
Yeah.
Yes.
Pretty much half my army is mobile brigada.
And then
No,
those,
pretty much. It is half.
More than yeah,
It's 5 out of
exactly
10
half.
models,
Yeah.
yeah, and then those little chits are his tin bots.
Those are my 10 bots, which don't interact with anything, but I think they're technically like little tiny short robots that run around.
They're I think the teddy bears are tin bots, but I
Do they
can't
not like
think
come
of-
with a little model for it?
They didn't come with a model.
Some
Weird.
do, but he might need a more recent
Yeah.
kit.
Well, the mobile brigada kit is new, as well as a current kit. But anyway, so that's hacked. I'm going to activate my other mobile brigada squad. Yeah.
Ryan, don't forget your fire team bonuses.
Yeah, but I mean, I absolutely did completely forget my fire team bonuses for them.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my lieutenant order on my lieutenant squad, which is secret information who my lieutenant is, but he
It's
knows.
not. It was on our list in the beginning.
Yeah. That's like 2 inches, 3 inches, and then 3 inches out.
The rule is just Ryan and I can't ask, hey, who's your lieutenant? Because it is private information.
Yeah.
Because
Like-
It's a lieutenant, not a private.
There's
Different rank.
There's like 2 forms of army list in this game, closed and open.
yeah,
right?
you can have a closed. You have a closed army list, which has all of your rules, period, and then an open, which is what you show your opponent.
Yeah, the open like hides who your lieutenant is, guys you have in like reserves or certain
Yeah, so like
guys.
the guy that I have dropping from heaven, Ryan wouldn't know he exists.
How does that like work for like tournaments and stuff?
Well, I would show my clothes to the TO,
Yeah,
right? TOs and judges would get to see my clothes.
and then you have a copy of your open that you show your opponent.
We have multiple opponents, right? Like they would see you playing another game.
Correct, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
but that's the same. I mean, that's,
Just don't be.
technically speaking, like what army you're playing is a secret. I mean, like Magic the Gathering, what your deck contents are is a secret, until it isn't.
It's not really because everybody plays the same decks.
Plus or minus 1 or 2 cards, and that's the important part. But if you're playing burn versus control, that matters.
Are they
I would
double?
never play control. You silly.
They double moved.
Okay.
Do you have anybody over here?
No.
All right, I'm gonna activate that hacker over there. She is going to run.
She's gonna hack the planet.
Actually, she's gonna just double run. It's like 2 out of there, and then I have 6 more. Run, 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 run. You don't have anything that can see her.
Yeah, like Jordan, technically, if we were to make overlays for this specifically, like a order counter would be a cool thing to have.
Hey, look,
Ish.
if people are
If
enough
people like
into
it.
this, if we want to keep playing Infinity, then maybe.
To get to that thing, do I have to get up on top of that tower?
No, I believe Jordan placed the tokens with the intention of 40k rules.
Can you climb stuff?
You can,
Yeah,
yeah.
you
Then, yeah, you should have to get up there.
My God. Well, gotta hack the planet.
I assume, from what I saw, this game has a lot of verticality.
Yeah.
It does, yeah.
So I put things on higher surfaces on
Mm-hmm.
purpose.
Oh yeah, I guess this one's over here. She's gonna move again. So she can get basically to base with that with a double move. Her hacker thing fell off. This got broken in transit, tragically. Where's that little white box? I'm just gonna set it here for now. I don't want to forget. Yeah, I gave my hackers little AR discs, but one of them got fucked. And when you climb, it's +2 to your moveset, correct? Or am I thinking of kill?
Yes, if you climb, it is +2 to your moveset. However, you have to start base to base with it.
Yeah, I got base to base on that last action. So that will get her up there. So I'm gonna activate her again. You didn't have any AROs for her going there, did you?
That I may. No, I do not.
This is where it's gonna get dicey. Activate her again.
Yeah, so
Make
that's
sure both sides of the board had one that was up top. And
that is both of her actions to climb, right?
Is climb a long action?
No, but is it? What's the?
That was 6 inches.
What's her move? 6?
It's 4 normally.
4?
And then
Okay, then
it's
yeah.
5 and then 1. She has a base width of 1.
Okay. So then yeah.
So now she's gonna hack. Unless you want to declare an ARO on that. Do you have an ARO?
Can she see her now? Yeah, you can see her now.
now, is this game all true line of sight?
Yeah.
No,
So,
but-
well,
True
It's-
line of sight to the cylinder?
it's true line of sight to the cylinder.
Don't make me bust out the cylinder.
Yeah, don't make me bust it.
Don't make me go get this.
It's pretty clear that he can see that person.
Bad kids get the cylinder.
Can you do me a favor and Infinity Wiki what continuous damage, what the rules for that are? because
like the
I
sound of
never
that.
did. I'm going to fire my Flamen Spear.
Is that
Please
a template?
Don't say that.
No, it is not, surprisingly. It is, however, a disposable. So I have 2 shots with this. I believe I choose a profile. Because it has 2 profiles. Is it a hit template and a blast template? Or does the hit template apply to what I hit, and then the blast template applies to everything else?
Don't look at me.
Okay, great. I'm going to go with what I assumed.
When I fired my missile launcher, I treated it as 2 different profiles.
Okay, cool.
But that might have been wrong.
That's what I had assumed.
Now that you say the whole hit and blast thing, you might be right.
Okay, that's what I had assumed.
So yeah, because on here it says hit mode, blast mode.
Yeah, that's because it
Okay.
said mode. That's what I assumed. So I'm going to use the hit mode.
Rude.
At below 24 inches, I have +3 to this. It is a BS-12 because I am in a fire team with 4 models. With 5 models, but 4 that have a shared keyword. I'm going to add 1 special die to this. So what a special die is advantage, but across the whole thing. So this has a burst of 1. I'm going to add an additional die, and then I will choose which of the die to keep. And then I also get a +1 BS for having that level 4 of the fire team. So ballistic skill 12 +3 for range is 15. So I'm looking for 16s on 2 dice.
She is
no-
just gonna hack.
Okay.
She's dedicated to her mission. So this is not a face-to-face because they do not interfere with each other.
No, these actions don't interfere
Yeah.
with each other.
So I could hack it and then get exploded.
So that is a crit.
That's a crit. That's terrible.
So let me see. Continuous damage after failing saving throw. Okay, so we'll get to that in a second then.
Let's see if I hack. I need a 16 because I have a willpower 13 and she's a hacker. I hack it.
Okay. So you can put a red chit on there.
Red for Ryan. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, you're red. I'm blue.
Yeah, we don't need to.
Um,
How many saves do I make? You critted, so it's an extra one.
Because I crit, you have to make an extra save, so it'll be 2 saves.
Just 2, really?
Yeah.
For a missile?
Mhm.
All right.
It's some sort of weird flame. I don't know what it is.
I guess the
Critical-
continuous
a critical hit
damage.
with this weapon trait forces the target to make an additional saving roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
we
the
got
base
that.
rule
That's
for
the
crit.
base rule for
Yeah.
that?
What is the chance of survival?
Chance of survival is 6.
Anything to my armor? Yeah, I'm assuming this is
Half armor.
half armor.
Yeah.
Well, my armor's 1.
Okay.
So I got to get below 7 on 2 dice. Do I get a bonus for cover?
You would have a cover bonus on this, yeah.
So that's +3.
Mhm.
All right. So below a 10.
Wait, do you add cover to saving throws?
That's what I was asking. I couldn't remember.
Oh. I don't know if you had cover to saving throws because I didn't add one to the tie rock, but you might be correct.
I thought you did.
No,
That's why I asked.
but that was my bad, not yours.
Please hold.
Is that the dog?
No, he's the dog, the owner of the dog.
I ignored cover on the dog because the Grinzer's a crazy sniper man.
Saving roll.
Something in me says that you get a bonus. If
Yeah, you had a +3 mod for cover. So I don't remember what I rolled for the tie rock for cover.
Because
but-
you said you had +3 and then +4 to 10 for my missile launchers 6. So I thought you were just adding cover.
Oh, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't know.
Considering nothing else in the keywords has additional saving
So I need
rolls,
10s.
and that's the only one that has it, I'm pretty sure he actually rolls 3.
Oh. Elliot brings up a good point. Continuous damage seems like it's applying an additional saving roll.
Yeah. Because no other modifier says that it adds an additional saving throw. Just continuous damage says that it does that.
Oh, the continuous damage adds an additional one also? Well, I passed the first 2.
Well, if you fail this
Crazy.
one-
Come on, hacker. You can do it. Fuck!
That does not.
So, we do have command points, right?
do that. Yeah.
And one of the things we can do is a reroll.
I have no clue.
You have CP?
I'm pretty sure we have CP. Let me check. We know how to play the game. On the upside, I think this game is faster than 40k. Calm down. It'll be fine. It'll be fine, Jordan. It'll be fine.
You have like a tenth of the number of models, so
Reroll a failed willpower roll. Reroll a failed willpower roll. Nothing about rerolling saving throws.
Shit. Well, she's dead.
But you can reroll a failed willpower roll when trying to use a special skill with the cube. She's unconscious.
Oh, that's right. She's just unconscious.
However, Elliot, what happens when you fail a saving roll?
So, a fun fact about continuous damage, Ryan. After failing a saving roll, the target receives a wound and will have to keep making saving rolls until it passes a saving roll or until it enters dead state.
So, Ryan, can you make another saving roll for me?
A critical hit makes you roll an extra saving roll, but it doesn't apply to the continuous damage.
So wait.
She has to make one more
So
saving
now
roll.
you're burning.
You're on fire.
you have to pass one or die.
The thing that gave me the third saving throw.
It does not apply beyond
That was the line in there. A critical hit applies additional.
saving roll, but does not apply to the
So the
continuous
continuous
damage.
damage, you're not rolling 2 at a
Right.
time.
So I think I would only have one extra. Because you just got a critical hit. It's one saving roll normal. I get an extra. That's 2.
And then this one specifically for continuous damage, it says a critical hit with a weapon with this trait forces the target to make an additional saving roll.
So the crit causes 2 extras.
Okay. I maybe. I guess.
Well, nothing else says
We
that
could
it
be
adds to
mistaken, but
I mean, every critical
I understand what you're
hit
saying.
does that.
Nothing else says, or nothing else that I can find says.
It just that statement. So the way he said it a second ago is what caused you to question it. It is statement with a period. Second statement with a period. This extra roll does not apply to the recurring
Right.
damage.
continuous damage.
But critical hits give me an extra.
Mhm.
I have one save normal, then it'd be 2.
Correct.
I rolled 3.
Yes.
Because it says here there's an extra saving roll on this rule.
Okay.
I understand what you're saying because you're thinking that this is just clarifying the rule. I would agree with you if it wasn't a complete statement. However, we could be mistaken.
I think we're mistaken, but we'll say she's dead for now.
Okay. I mean, rules as written, that's what it says.
I think with Infinity they try to contain all the rules for a weapon in its like thing.
But usually they're like in that orange text box separate. When there's a clarifying rule, it's usually in the orange text box separate.
Maybe. Well, she's dead because she failed the continuous damage.
Okay.
So then I have to decide what to do next. But that is hacked, so that's good.
Wait, but you failed the third one, right?
I failed the third one. I don't think
The
I should.
extra saving roll doesn't apply continuous damage trait.
Yeah, for the following.
Does it apply to the continuous damage trait, or does
I
it
think
apply?
It does not apply the continuous damage trait.
Oh, okay. No, you're fine.
Oh, so she's asleep.
Sorry. So that's what the clarification was. So she is unconscious.
Which I think you're not supposed to put him down. You're supposed to put.
You put an unconscious token.
Which I'll just use a
So
white.
it is an additional save, but the additional save
Does not
doesn't apply
grant
continuous
My
damage.
my question is: it an additional save on top of the additional save
far
for
as I can
normal
tell,
crits?
yes.
Oh, really?
As far as I can tell, it is a third
Additional save.
save.
Okay.
But it's a special one that it can't apply continuously.
Okay.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
So she's
Because I will tell you, rules as intended, I tend to favor your reading of it. But if Jordan's confirming otherwise, then because rules is written, it says what we did.
we'll just have to look that up later. I don't know whether they're reiterating the critical because there might be weapons that don't do it.
Because they tend to reiterate that, but usually when they reiterate that, it'll be in that orange, a positive text box, like that separate orange text box. The important, right? Like this.
Mm-hmm.
See, normally it'll look like that.
All right, so I have.
Thank you for being here
3
to help
more
us figure
actions.
this
I'm trying.
craziness out.
I'm sorry if I make things worse.
No.
You have ruined.
That's kind of like the point. So, like, my whole thing about Skirmish Summer was sort of like this idea of us trying new things, and this is as new as it gets, right? Like, this is as magnets as we can magnify.
I guess I just move guys up, eh?
If it makes you feel any better, Ryan, I voted for
The radical feminist. Hey, you know what? I would too. I would probably vote. Honestly, I'd probably vote for Monkey. But
If you don't vote for your own army, then.
no, but I'm saying like if it wasn't my own army.
Oh, right. Where did my tape measure go?
Right here.
Why is it over there?
I have no idea.
You stealing my shit?
No, I have mine. Got my little dinky one.
This guy is going to activate, and he's just going to run out to here. I don't think you have any AROs against that.
No sight on him.
I guess it makes sense to try to get my paramedic up to the passed out hacker.
Mm-hmm. And remember, paramedic, you can shoot with your paramedic.
Yeah. And I am using a proxy for my paramedic,
That's fine.
which is,
But
from
it's
what I've read,
But it is a paramedic.
it is a medic.
Yeah.
Just,
So you're proxying a medic for a medic, whatever.
it's from one of the sisterhood groups from Bakunin.
But I mean, it came in your box.
It came in Ice Storm, from 2 editions ago. I don't really want to run her up there until that guy's dead.
Yeah, they don't make models for everything that has a data sheet.
I've been told by chat, Infinity is the game that's 80% about arguing the rules.
Oh,
So we're doing it right! Yeah! Fucking nailed it! You're wrong! I don't think I can get a sniper shot on that guy from my Grinzer.
The Raktarak, the Krytok,
Yeah.
Kaitok.
I'm gonna have to activate my mobile Brigata.
Brigata.
And since they're a fire team, they all activate.
You have 1 order remaining.
Yeah. They're gonna move out.
Yeah. Oh, bioweapon. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think that's so there is a spot like when I was pre-writing everything, there's a spot where they would put it.
Do you have any AROs to that movement?
No.
Across here?
Don't think so.
Okay. What's their secondary movement?
Oh yeah, technically I got to watch where you move.
Yeah, because you can shoot.
Because I can shoot at any point. So like if I ran across this direction, and I can only see this spot here, he could still declare an ARO because I passed that spot.
The real crazy stuff is when you get people with super jump, where their jump is a short action.
We'll
they
get
can
there.
jump up over a wall and shoot and drop back down. Yeah. But you can respond to that.
I kind of like this this chipboard terrain a lot. The MDF terrain.
Yeah, there's a lot of terrain for Infinity that's MDF terrain that people use.
It's like hard for me to find MDF terrain that I actually liked, but this was a set.
Yeah, because I typically am anti-MDF.
I even have a why not? Oh, there's a person there. Look at that. Wowee.
Don't you like about MDF?
Just
It's just hard to make it look good.
Yeah.
It's hard to make it look convincing.
Yeah.
like when stuff like this exists, or
Final action.
or like the Sector Imperialis stuff.
This guy's gonna move.
This is my favorite.
Alright, I should move around. Can't believe Jordan set up the train to sabotage me like that.
Correct.
Stab me in my arm.
I actually, in fact, set that particular piece of terrain away from you guys so that wouldn't happen.
So we didn't lean over it.
You should have known that we were.
Jordan proceeded to punch that same bit of terrain like 4 times in a row.
Yep.
The other day, he like punched it, went ow, backed his hand up, reached in again, punched it immediately again.
I do that all the time with my Chaos Marines. Anything spiky, I punch a million times. There. So here's a question.
Mhm.
If I move a fire team,
Mhm.
can you ARO with one guy to everyone in the fire team individually? Or do you get one ARO against the fire team?
I get one arrow against the fire
each
team.
Trooper?
I get one arrow against the fire team if I can see any trooper. However, I may target any member of that fire team.
Even if they can't see you?
You have to have line of sight.
Right. But like, you can't shoot against all 3 guys.
No. You're shooting against the fire team. You're
Okay.
shooting against one member of the fire team.
You're sure about that?
Yeah. Because it's still one activation. I'm still responding to one activation.
Okay. That makes fire teams better.
Yeah, you're still responding to one activation.
Okay. So I first short action was moving there on my last action.
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna ARO that?
No, they move 6.
They move 6, yeah.
Okay.
You're okay.
Do I have range? I mean, I don't know that I have range on it.
Like
I don't have range on that.
You can't see that.
No, I can't see that.
Oh, I can't see you then.
Yeah.
I thought I'd be able to see you there.
No.
All right. Well, they're just gonna sit there. I guess they'll idle.
Okay.
Because I'd only be able to move 2 inches otherwise, and that's not enough to do diddly. Yeah, we'll just idle there. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, that's actually a limited edition model, I think. Yeah, the nun lady from Ice Storm.
All right. So I generate 8 orders for Combat Group 1, plus 1 Lieutenant order. I generate 2 orders for Combat Group 2, plus 1 Impetuous order.
You have to do the impetuous before everything else.
The Impetuous order happens during the Impetuous phase, Ryan, clearly.
Obviously.
That's my secret. All of my phases are the impetuous phase.
I also think at some point, technically, we were supposed to declare if we were using command points for speedballs. I think we're just using command points for like fire team restructure and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The fuck is a speedball?
Listen,
look,
Jordan.
unlike Jordan, we understand what
We
speedballs
understand
are.
all about Ryan and I
we
are
understand speedballs.
experts in the speedball.
We just don't feel like dealing with it today.
Listen, Jordan, if you've never done a speedball,
Like an 8 ball of speed?
Yeah.
there certainly are 8 options on a speedball. I'm verifying my rules for Impetuous, Ryan, so forgive me. Oh, also, actually, I generate an additional Impetuous order because the guy that dealt a wound to your hacker has Frenzy. So now he's
My
Impetuous. So, the restrictions on Impetuous, I can only do move plus close combat, move plus ballistics, move dodge, move idle, move, jump, climb, berserk, airborne deployment, and skills that specify they can be used during the Impetuous phase. So the Impetuous phase is basically an extra phase where anyone who is Impetuous gets to move early. And I believe if I have a...
Epic Gamer says Morat time destroyed him, Sean.
Yeah. Morat go unga and a bunga. And I have to verify this, or if someone in chat could verify this, but I'm 90% sure that the synchronized peripheral also moves with it in the perpetual phase. Impetuous phase. Peripheral synchronized, coherency. Okay. Yeah, if someone can tell me whether or not the peripheral moves with it, that would be great. My guys only move 4.
Are they not like a fire team with their peripherals?
I'm pretty sure they are. Is the way I understood it.
That's my sort of instinct.
However, this guy moves 6. Oh, and they have total terrain, so they move 5. I lied.
Total terrain.
They have terrain total. So regardless of what terrain they're on, they get a +1 move, and they always move normally regardless of difficult terrain. And then the Preda has terrain.
Peripherals are always activated with the same order as their controller. Is that what you wanted?
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to ARO.
Sure.
On your dog.
Okay.
That's all I can see.
Sure.
With Mr. Aguasil over here.
Okay. And now I declare my second part.
Shooting dogs, bro.
Now I declare my second part of the action.
He's the one running dogs out front.
Which will be to dodge.
Dodge? With, and is that just with the dog, or is that the whole unit?
The whole unit will dodge.
Okay. Alrighty. Aguasil. Combi rifle. Oh, I should have set him up on suppressive fire. That would have been fun. We have a PS of 11. You are a certain amount away from me. 13. That means I have a +3. You have cover, which is a -3. So that washes to an 11. So yeah, I have a burst of 3.
Okay.
I need
I'm
an
gonna dodge.
11. What do you need?
Oh. I don't add cover to dodge, do I? Just checking here. I doubt it, but.
You're not technically in base to base with that. Do you want to be in base to base with that
Yeah, I suppose so.
for cover? It'd be the smart move.
No, I don't add cover to dodge. So I need a on the Preda.
Is in
14.
Predator.
Preda as in a Indian word for ghost.
Oh,
Or a Chinese word for ghost. One of the two.
I need an 11.
I failed.
All right, so I got 1 success, no crit.
Ryan is rolling my dice against me.
I just manipulated things to get a game where rolling low is the way you want to go.
Yeah.
Although
Fair
in
point.
our tabletop simulator game, that
It didn't
work out for
happen.
me.
No.
It's just 1 save at your armor at a PS of 7.
Okay, so PS7, I have cover, so I'll add 3 to that.
I can't remember what the PS actually stands for.
Possibility of survival.
Okay.
Yes.
Piss. I survived.
You survived. Boom. Look at that. No dead dogs.
So now, but I have to make a something check? A guts check?
A guts check, yeah. You
but
got,
because he has courage, he
you can,
ignores the
you can
guts
pass it automatically.
check. Auto pass guts check. Or as I wrote it down originally, is Space Marine. Okay, so that's that Impetuous Order. The Impetuous Order for the other squad. I am going to...
And you have a limited pool of actions with Impetuous, right?
I have 1 action for each Impetuous Trooper.
Well, no, but like you can only do certain things.
Yeah. I mean, but it's all the things I want to do. Move, shoot.
The Berserker things.
Yeah. You know.
Zonking and donking.
Would you like to...
As I say?
my Berserker. You know.
How's Chad doing?
Berserker is...
How's Chad doing?
I'm pulling out cylinders and.
I talk move
My love
6.
for you is like a truck, berserker.
My love for you is like a truck berserker. I have to... Gonna move there.
ARO.
No. Arrow. There's no way you get 3 arrows.
Oh, yeah. Just 2. But you do your stuff.
I don't know how big these flamer templates are, so can I check how big these flamer templates are?
One's 8.5 inches, one's 10.2.
Oh, okay.
Do you know which one you use?
I used the large one.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna fire my chain rifle at those guys. So
ARO. What does that stand
automatic reaction order.
Mm-hmm. Obviously.
So I am out of range with the chain rifle, so I don't get to shoot.
Oh, shit.
So
You can't choose a second weapon? I mean, I guess that's without pre-measuring. That's
yeah, without pre-measuring, that's the rule.
the risk. Chain rifle is essentially a directional fragmentation gun that sometimes shoots an actual chain, which is fun. Apparently, it's from some cyberpunk novel that the creators really liked. So, because a fire team, because it's ARO, they both shoot independently,
Mhm.
and they still get their bonuses.
Mhm.
Wowee! Let me remember my bonuses this time.
How many people are in the fire team?
3, and they're all the same. So I get +3 discover, +1 dodge, don't care about that. BS attack, +1 special die. So I just get +1 special die.
That's pretty feels bad, though. That's fine. I should have shot the flaming sphere.
What's his armor?
He is armor 5.
All right, I'm going to do AP mode on my multi-rifle then.
Sure.
That makes sense to me, right? Multi-rifle. So you are in partial cover, so that's -3. I get a +3 for range. And that's it.
Hey, what's your ballistic skill?
Well, skill is 13.
Okay, so you need a 16 because I have limited cover because of frenzy.
Oh, he's bazonking?
He cannot enter cover. He's bazonking.
So I have a 16. I'm pretty sure I'm burst 3. Oh, no. Yeah.
That guy?
Hmm?
Rip that guy?
Rip that guy.
I mean, he's got decent armor, but I am AP.
I should have shot the other gun.
He has 2 vitality, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're not dodging. I was waiting for you to
Nope.
get your dice. That's 2 hits at armor. So me getting 2 hits doesn't actually mean anything, right?
Yes,
Or
it does. I make 2 saves.
Okay. So if it has a
Wait. What? Hold on. You're making an ARO. It's burst 1.
oh yeah, my bad.
Okay. So roll 1 die. Now you have plus. Hold on. You have +1 special die from the thing. So choose which die to keep.
I will succeed.
Okay.
My bad.
That's fine. That's why we're. That's why we're
There's
learning.
something I used where I got my. There's something that gives you full burst on an arrow.
Suppressive.
That's right.
Suppressing fire gives you full.
So this is at half your armor.
Okay.
Survivability
3.
is 7.
So I need a 10.
So in a normal attack, if a weapon has a save number of 2 and I get 2 successes, do you roll 4 saves?
Correct.
Ooh. Ouch. People did tell us that this game is incredibly lethal.
Seems like it.
It's most things have 1 wound. It's rare. Only things like tags. Tags are tactical,
Armored trooper or gunner.
gunman, something, Gundam. They're basically giant mecha.
I just-
guys.
Yeah.
I just want to double check if limited cover only counts towards shots or. Oh, do not apply the ballistic skill mod for partial cover. So I still get it on saving throws.
Okay.
So.
So half your armor
So 3
will be
plus
3
3.
plus 3. So 13 with a survivability of 10.
Wait, no, sorry. Where does armor apply? I said I add armor. Oh, sorry.
You add
What's
armor.
the possibility of survival?
7.
7. So +3 for my armor is
Right.
10. Plus 3, so I need a 13.
Yeah.
2 saves, right?
Just 1.
Either way, they both pass.
You pass.
Okay.
Heavy machine gun. It's just 1 profile. Burst does not matter.
The burst does not matter, unless it says otherwise.
I'm at a 0, so I'll be at 13. I miss.
Fail. All right, cool. Jordan, you know what? If you want to leave that
I get a
up,
special die with him, don't I?
if you want to leave, yeah, you would add a special die.
I
Still
fail.
fail. Say, Jordan, if you want to leave that up, I'm just going to throw my orders in here and pull my orders out of here.
Then what if you're gonna have to roll dice?
They'll roll on top of them.
Asterisk. You see the positioning, the weird positioning he's choosing. It's subtly
So it affects you.
subtly
it's-
manipulating the dice.
Oh.
He knows where to throw them
Here,
so
do
they
you
bounce
want-
a certain way.
How would I do this?
Further sabotage.
It's like a Pokemon puzzle. Every time the die hits one of those areas, it'll
See,
fly, right?
Ryan, I knew you would say
He's
that.
hacking my dice rolls.
Yeah, see, Ryan, I knew you'd say that so that I could move into the center of the
Oh my god. I
center of the
fawn.
thing. What? Well, but I have to separate group 1 and group 2.
So what you could do is you could activate your guy again and move him closer and flamethrow.
Correct.
You shouldn't do that though. That'd be rude.
Now, what I'm not sure about is because he is a member of a fire team, Or unless entering
never a fire
Frenzy
team?
drops him out of a fire team. Let's find out.
Is he actually in range of his fire team still?
He is still within control range of his fire team.
That guy's like almost a tag.
I know. He's a heavy trooper. I don't see anything in the Impetuous rules that says he has to drop out of a fire team, so...
I think the only things that drop you out of a fire team is like going into suppressive fire mode. And there's like one or two other things. That
my Raktarak has NCO, which allows me to convert this into my lieutenant order into a tactical order, and then he can spend the tactical order however he wants. So I will do that and spend it. And I'm going to move the whole fire team. So
Has chat told us that we've done anything terribly wrong yet?
Just the tag stands for tactical armor gear.
Gear, that's it.
not tactical armored guy?
Tactical
Or
armor
gooey?
goober.
Oh, not this guy.
Goober.
If we can get through this without anyone in chat
Nope,
saying
not
we
that
did
guy.
something wrong, then
Am
I'll
I doing
be so
this right?
proud
I
of
was
us.
right in the first place.
It'll happen in the
Cool.
comments.
Yeah, I mean, I fully expect the comments will tear us asunder. But one day we'll be Infinity experts.
Okay.
When Sean's here, they do a lot of Infinity events up at our LGS.
All right. This Morat Vanguard, or no, excuse me. He will now shoot.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I should ask you. Would you like to ARO?
Oh, I'm an AR.
Okay, cool. What are your AROs? Should be the same two guys.
I think I'm just checking to see if there's anything else that can respond to like that. Because you can ARO as much as you want. It's just going to be those two guys again.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot.
So this is face to face.
This will be a face-to-face, and I will shoot the chain rifle,
Chain rifle.
which I think
It can't hit the
I-
boarding shotgun because of the cover.
that would be my assumption.
Yeah, there's diagrams about
Yeah.
that, but it'll hit.
I think I can make a speculative attack if I wanted to. But
It looks like his chain rifle exploded off
yeah,
his
yeah,
body.
he broke in transit.
That's tragic. Is it speculative?
No, I think I can make it. Yeah, it has a speculative ability, meaning I can make it speculative. But
Is that different from intuitive?
they're both the same thing. I mean, they both
think-
have. They're not the same thing, but they're similar. I don't know the difference between the two, to answer your question, but it doesn't matter because
Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
Speculative is like lobbing a grenade over
Sure.
terrain at somebody where you really don't know what they are. Intuitive is like you kind of know where they are.
Sure, this is intuitive,
All right.
but I don't. Again, I'm not doing that.
Okay. So you're just doing a normal attack?
Yep.
What's your burst?
So it is a chain rifle plus 2B, so it is burst 3.
And so I roll my guys separate,
You roll your guys.
but it's all the same pool in the face.
No, I think we roll. I think it all rolls.
Like you only roll your pool once, I think.
Yeah, I only roll my pool once. You'll roll yours individually, but they go into the same pool, so it kind
Yeah.
of doesn't matter. The only reason it matters is because you get a special die twice. Speaking of which, I get a special die.
Yeah. There's a diagram of this shit. We know what we're doing, I swear. We kind of do.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
you roll.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we compare them all.
Yeah, it all gets compared together
So, but I need to roll mine separate because I have
because you have special die. So why don't you go ahead and roll both of your two?
I guess I need to calculate them, don't I? Because they are probably different.
Tactical armored gobsmack.
Tactical armored goober.
Uh,
I think this is a tactical armored gorilla.
It's a goober.
you are 9 inches away. Whew. So I'm a 0 on the heavy machine gun.
So just do the heavy machine. Let's just do the heavy machine gun first.
So a 13. I have a success with the HMG.
Okay.
And then with the, I'm going to do AP mode again with the multi-rifle. And I need a 16.
Okay.
So, and I only take one of these, right?
Yeah, you keep one.
So I'm going to keep the 13 because I want higher but below.
Okay.
And
So
what do you need?
I have a ballistic skill of 12.
Do you have to assign the shots to my guys? I think you might have to. Well, no.
Oh, well, no, this is a flamer template, so wouldn't it just... Would it apply a burst to each?
There's a diagram for this.
Okay.
Don't laugh, Elliot. Look, we have diagrams for everything. All silhouettes in the template are affected by the attack.
So the question is whether we split the burst value amongst the troopers.
Oh, direct template weapons do not require a BS roll to hit.
Oh.
When declaring the attack, template must be placed on the table to check that the main target is within the area of effect. They are. Determine who's affected by the attack. If a trooper affected by a direct template weapon declares an attack against the user of a direct template weapon, the attack will be a normal roll.
Oh, okay.
And
So it's not a face-to-face.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I think you just
Yeah.
yeah. So okay.
But do I split the burst value?
You have a burst higher than 1?
I have a burst 3.
Oh God. Direct template weapons that have a burst value higher than 1 allow the template to be placed as many times per order as their burst value indicates. And to distribute this B amongst different targets if so wished.
Oh, got it. Okay, so I still distribute it the same.
So I think I'm just hit by that. The burst allows you to just like
Right.
hit tons of stuff if you wanted.
But I still can only hit 3 things. Yeah. I still...
You place the template as many times per order as the burst value.
So I would go 1, 2, 3, and hit both of them twice? Is that our
And
understanding
to
of it?
distribute the B amongst different targets if so wished.
Okay, so no. So I still...
Yeah, I think you just...
Okay, so I still split the burst value. So which guy... What were the
Well,
two?
no, you don't split the burst value. I think the burst allows you to hit more stuff with the direct template. Like you could spray like this. You see?
Sure, but what happens if there's a second guy there? Does that take one of my burst values?
Well, everyone under the template takes it.
Kids take it?
Yeah. Everyone who's
So I
touched
can't
by the
hit
template.
anyone twice.
I don't think you can. Because it says distribute the burst amongst different targets if so wished.
Right, but what if I don't wish?
That's what I don't know.
The question is when I don't wish.
Hold on, I think there's an example. Okay. Let's move BS attack with a B2. Point he has chosen from the BS attack. We place each template freely, affecting different targets if he so chooses.
So it sounds like if I don't choose, I can hit them multiple times. Chat, do you know?
About true declaring attack. Description. Yeah, they're not talking about laying it on top.
They're not talking about the actual issue we're having.
Yeah, my sense is that you just can hit multiple people. I don't know. You can't hit your own guys with it. Like, it'll cancel the attack. Not that, like, they're immune to it. Let's find out.
Can you
Can
layer
a-
the direct template over themselves to hit the same people more than once?
Better way to say it would be, can a multiple burst direct template weapon hit the same target more than once?
Yeah, I think it can. From everything I'm reading, the answer is yes. There's nothing that says the answer is no, so that means the answer is yes. If the answer was no, it would say the answer is no.
Ideally, yeah.
Because it says if I so choose,
Yeah.
which is the opposite of saying...
Well, it's just saying you can hit multiple targets if you choose.
Right, but I can already hit...
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess my second question for burst weapons is, do I roll separately for each?
You don't roll anything.
Oh,
I'm just hit.
All right. Then they're hit 3 times.
Let me just do a quick search just to make sure.
Because if that weren't the case, it would work entirely different than any other multi-burst weapon in the game.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think you can stack them based on this. To dodge an attack with several direct templates in the same order, a single normal dodge roll must be passed,
Okay.
allowing the trooper to dodge all templates with one roll. So that would imply you can
Sure.
stack them.
Okay. So then, yeah. Flameo Flame In.
So what's the burst on it?
It's burst 3.
Okay.
Possibility of survival is 7.
So each of them take 3 hits.
Each of them take 3 hits.
I'm going to leave those there because those are your hits that you have to take.
So the possibility of survival is 7. However, my Krytok does have BS attack SR -1, meaning you subtract 1 from your saving roll.
All right. I will assume that applies even
So-
though you don't roll BS. Because it is a BS attack, technically.
It is a BS attack. Whether or not I'm rolling BS, it is a BS attack.
Okay.
So you effectively need a 9 here.
So save
Unless-
roll -2.
Unless direct templates, do you not get cover? Or am I just conflating 40k where flamers don't give you cover?
I don't know. I know one of the guys doesn't get cover because he's not in base to base with it.
Okay.
It doesn't say that you don't get cover, from what I can tell. Let's go to the diagram where they have cover. Direct templates and scenery.
Sorry, Jordan.
Jordan, this game's not crunchy, dude.
Well, if we understood it, right? I mean, like, I've had games of 40k like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had
I've
games.
never.
I'm not
Well,
seeing
we
anything.
can't all be you.
I don't know.
I'm not seeing anything that says
Yeah,
you
so
don't
then you get cover on the first.
But I'm at a -1.
Yeah.
So I get +2. What's the survivability?
So survivability 6, survivability
So-
7, +3 is 10, -1 is 9. So,
9.
So PS9.
Troopers affected by template weapon do not benefit from the +3 mod to the saving roll for partial cover.
Hey, that's super
Well, there you
important.
go. That's important.
Okay, so
So it's
then
7,
you
so
need
it's
a,
6.
So you're 6.
So that's 11.
Why is
Because
it?
I have 5 armor.
You have 5 armor?
Yeah, mobile brigada, baby.
Jesus.
So this will be a Yeah, I guess I'll
So
roll
first guy
This is the front guy.
This is the front guy. Yeah.
Fail 1.
Fail 1. Okay.
So he takes 1 wound.
Takes 1 wound.
I'll put a thing on him. Second guy. Fails 1.
So he takes another wound.
It's a different guy.
Right. He's taking another wound.
Well, he hasn't taken a wound yet.
Right. But in addition to the first wound taken by the first guy, that guy's taking another wound. It's not incorrect.
And then you need to make some saves.
Yeah. Now I need to make some saves. Okay.
Burst tempo is crazy.
Were those half armor?
One of them was.
Okay. So what's
give
the?
me 1 second. I also forgot. No, I didn't. Okay. All right. So the first one is survivability of 7, armor halved.
Okay. So
And you don't get cover because you're crazy.
No, I don't get cover because I'm not currently in cover.
Oh, okay, or that. So you're at 7.
so I need a 10.
So you need a 10. Oh, are you rolling?
I don't know. Why am I rolling 3?
I don't know.
Okay. So save. Second one.
Second one is the heavy machine gun. Where the fuck is he? There he is.
Splat, splat, splat.
This one will just be survivability of 5 at normal armor.
Survivability 5. So 10.
10. Yeah.
That's fail. So 1 wound. 1 wound?
1 wound.
Cool. Cool. All right.
And we successfully argued about rules for a little bit.
We successfully argued
That's
about.
80% of the game.
Yeah, we're playing
Rules for
Infinity,
two.
everybody.
Um.
Well, you'll know we're really playing Infinity when we drop one of the cylinders out. And really start sweating the area of control or whatever you call it. You gonna activate them again?
I'm gonna activate the same unit again and again and again.
And
That seems rude.
I mean, yeah, it seems rude, but I'll tell you what, it's not. Oh, not breachable. Not breachable.
not 40k.
Yeah, I have that in the notes over here. Walls not breachable.
Doors are real.
Yeah, doors are doors. Walls are not breachable.
Well, doors are doors, walls are not breachable. Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Yeah, that's the only 2 notes I have so far. And also, decoy is the real model is the on the other page.
That one's still a little sussy.
That one's a little sussy. Sussy vodka.
I gotta check if any of these guys have a move 6 real quick. 4-4. 4-4, however, he... Backtrack, terrain total. Okay, you can go here. How does that work?
Not well.
Because that's a flat surface, but
Ideally, the model would just sit there nicely.
it's not a wobbly model syndrome issue here.
Use the little silhouette, the small silhouette I gave you.
I don't know where it went.
Just use one of your chits.
Or you.
Hopefully, it holds the
Yeah.
computer.
It's right there. It's fine. See? Doing great. Never didn't have it, chat. Don't let your dreams be dreams. And then I'm going to move big guy, who has 6 on his first move, but I got to keep him within 8. So essentially, he moves 4.
But he's frenzy, so.
Oh, I was on.
Right, but he gets it on save.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, he lost an arm again. Hey, guess what? I'm going to...
I'm also gonna.
Does it go up and hit the lady?
Sure
I'm
does.
also gonna.
It sure do.
Here, let me see if it actually hits the
Yeah.
heavy machine gun guy also.
Yeah, I can angle it to where it hits both. Because of cylinders?
Okay, yeah.
Or because of...
These blast zones are
Silhouettes.
huge.
Yep. Okay, cool. So she's just dead.
I mean, does she get a save when you're unconscious?
I mean, you can roll a save for her, but can you roll 3 saves for her?
Maybe. We'll find out. I'm not an automatic pickup man.
Hey, guess what? I don't roll anything, so roll 3 saves. That's the save.
Well, you are gonna roll something because I'm shooting.
Right, but we're resolving.
I do my AROs.
Sure. Doesn't change that you're rolling saves. We're doing exactly the same thing we just did.
I know. I just don't remember the numbers. You also moved, which changes things. It's not exactly the same. So with the heavy machine gun, I'm at -3 now.
Okay.
So I need a 10.
You're rolling 2 many dice.
Huh? Why am I rolling
okay,
too
no,
many dice?
I thought it was 3. I was worried.
And he fails everything.
Okay.
Then the multi-rifle guy.
Feels real bad for D&D players to roll natural 20s and it being a fail.
Do AP again. I get +3. So 16s. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's not face to face. That's a success. What's the? It was -1 save, right? Ignores all cover. Right.
What? Hold
And
on.
survivability 7.
You rolled that, right?
I'm doing my saves now.
Well, I know. So let's finish resolving this. This is what I didn't understand. Let's finish resolving this first. So I saved this. So what's is this half armor or is that the other one?
That's half armor.
Okay. So
Heavy machine gun missed.
and survivability was 7.
Yes.
Okay. So 7. +3 for half armor, and now I'm in cover, so +3 for that. So I need a 13. That is a fail. So I take 1 wound, so he will die at the end of this,
Well, he'll be unconscious.
or he'll be unconscious at the end of this.
I'm just trying to follow the order of operations, which I think is you roll all your ARO attacks and your attacks. And
Right, but I don't know why you stopped in the middle of resolving that arrow attack to roll the saves.
it doesn't really matter.
No, because it all happens at the same time.
So armor's 1, so nothing. Survivability's 7,
Oh, survivability is 6.
6. So I
Um,
need a 6s.
well,
I don't get
you
cover.
You need 5 because he has saving roll -1.
I've already calculated that.
Okay.
Ooh. She almost survived, but she's dead now.
Hey, does this matter?
Hmm.
If the attacker has more than 1 target as an FPS weapon, with a burst value higher than 1, they must distribute their attacks per declaration.
That would be without an
Without
impact
a
template.
template.
That would be if I was shooting a machine gun and not a
Yeah.
flamethrower. That's what our initial confusion was, sort of.
Yeah.
Yes, it does matter, but in this specific instance, no. But only because this guy's gun is dumb. Because normally a flamer template only has burst 1.
So it's 7, 6, +5, 11. Right? Is it PS6? Or
Possibly
7?
survival 6.
Sorry, 6. So it's 10. So this is for
No,
the front
possibly
guy?
survival 7. Yeah.
7. Okay, so 11s. This is for the front guy?
Yeah.
He's Gucci.
Okay.
I never roll like this. Heavy machine gun man. He is super
very
dead.
Okay.
He goes.
And he is now unconscious.
And I pass my guts test
Okay.
because that guy's fallen.
That's fine. Okay.
This is another activation.
It's a different activation. Different activation of a different guy.
Is he not in that fire team?
He's not in that fire team.
Interesting.
Direct template weapons that have a burst value higher than 1 allow the template to be placed as many times per order as their burst value indicates, and to distribute this burst among different targets if so wish.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's where you were at.
But our understanding is that
But
you could
a direct
stack-
template hits everything in the template.
Yeah. And as far as we can tell, you can stack it like 3 times if it has a burst value of 3. Because at one point it talks about dodging multiple
Because there's
bursts.
a point about dodging
Multiple
multiple templates.
I could be wrong, but it
Well,
seems...
but multiple weapons from different sources can't shoot at the same time. There's
Right,
no-
exactly.
Yeah,
That's why.
So that means
it would have to be the same
if
weapon.
that rule's there, it means
Unless
we're
you can
correct.
like shoot multiple weapons from the same unit, which I don't think you can.
no, you cannot.
Yeah, you pick one and just do that.
Okay.
So he moved.
Yep, that's his
I don't
first.
have any AROs on that?
Would he be this cylinder?
You didn't let me shoot a guy there before, so I'm going to say we can't
Okay, then no.
do it again.
Yeah, I don't think you can, but I was just giving you the benefit of the doubt. I didn't, of course, write that down. Give me a second. It's the one thing I did.
So this makes sense. Your
And-
flamer thing, first 3.
Yeah.
So you basically just get 3 shots with it.
Yeah, I fired basically.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You can.
So that is the correct interpretation.
Yeah. We got there eventually.
It's it's weird because there's no other gun that really applies like that.
Yeah.
You can split it or you can stack it.
Yeah.
Which is really crazy.
You can do all 3 shots on one guy. You can do 2 on one.
In all honesty, it's kind of fucked up. Okay, I'm gonna shoot my medkit.
You arranged medkit?
All medkits are ranged.
Are they?
All medkits are ranged. I told you that when you moved that unit. I said, hey, you can shoot your medkit. And you said, well, I don't want to do anything until I get blank.
I didn't listen to what you said.
Great.
Damn.
Whose fault is that?
I was trying to
Sean's.
think about other things. Yeah.
First game of Infinity, me and my buddy spent like 15 minutes arguing over the rules for one attack.
Look
It
at your
turned out I killed his tag instantly.
medkit is a non-lethal BS weapon.
What's the range on it? 24 inches?
Yeah.
Oh, so I could have just shot my hacker and picked her up. She would have been dead anyway, though.
Yeah, she would have died to the burst template.
Yeah.
But
Oh, she only failed one of those saves. So
I mean, she'll be
would've
dead
been-
She'll be dead after I pick him up and fire him again.
You'll be dead.
All right. So, BS 11. No bonuses. 5. That does it. So I remove one wound and Ryan, correct? Multi-wound model. I remove 1 wound and the
Cancels unconscious states.
and removes 1 wound, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like an adrenaline shot.
Yeah. Okay. And the medic is the one marked with the white white backpack.
Okay.
All right. That's that activation. Another activation. I'm going to move them again. Fire them again. Well, no, I'm not even going to move them. I'm just going to fire them. I mean, ostensibly, I'll move them, right? Because I'm going to move the squad.
And I can't ARO everybody in the squad, just one guy.
If you have range on them, you can arrow over the rest of the squad. If you have line of sight and range, you can arrow anyone in the squad.
Right,
That's
but
my
I can't. Earlier you said I couldn't ARO multiple people in one squad. I get 1 ARO against a fire team.
Right, you get 1 arrow against the fire team. This is my understanding. Otherwise, you're right. It would make fire teams pretty awful. Sorry, Elliot. I mean, I don't know what to do here other than this. right?
Yeah, those weren't made to be ramps technically.
Oh, are they supposed to be bridges?
Yeah.
Got it. Make pretty good ramps, though. I mean, aside from the obvious not making good ramps.
All right, my Grinzer is going to ARO sword guy.
Okay.
My
You sure about that?
yeah.
Who's the Grenzer?
That's that guy.
Okay.
That guy in the window.
They're all one fire team.
Mhm.
That guy's obviously going to ARO him. What is this guy?
That is a Raktarak.
That means
Um,
nothing to me.
I'm aware. He is my NCO.
Okay.
So, he is non-combat officer. He has combat instinct. Basically, he lets me replace the lieutenant order with a normal order. He is a specialist operative. He ignores surprise. Religious and warhorse. And technically he became the fire team leader when the other guy went down, but now that he's back, he's fine.
Yeah, I'll shoot him.
Cool.
Whoever's closest.
Sorry, that was the front guy, right?
Yeah.
The guy in the back, the sword guy is my Kaiosat, which is, it's an old Morat dialect for sword or knife.
Ah.
He's an assassin.
I'll go ahead and do my 3 saves for my Mobile Brigada. Failed one, so he's unconscious. But he shoots before he goes unconscious. I guess I already
I
have.
think the white markers we're just using for unconscious.
Okay. And there goes the marker.
Has chat found anything glaring that we're getting wrong yet?
Epic Gamer said, I haven't even played since move to N5. So to me, all your rule interpretations are correct.
Hell yeah! Well,
Nailed it.
hey, he's our expert, so
Yeah, we're expert Infinity players. That's basically what I'm hearing.
Jordan, aren't you proud of us? We learned this game so well.
Not so proud of you guys. I'm just waiting for the comments.
Yeah.
I just don't read them.
Well, I will say there's like a bunch of rules that we're gonna just not use. Like these guys all have like 6 different weapons. So, but some of them are like really complicated, so we don't want to use them.
I mean, I'm picking the weapon that seems to be the right choice, but I don't.
I don't expect myself to drop any AP mines.
Oh
saying.
yeah, I have. Oh, actually, I think I got rid of it. No, I have D charges. Not entirely sure what D charges do, other than charge up your D. Grinzer's gonna shoot.
The stress thing.
Weird
Range.
sensation.
That's gonna be +3. I ignore your cover.
Mhm.
So
Because of
16.
marksmanship.
Say what?
Because of marksmanship.
Yeah. Do you have any sort of mimetism? All right. No tism on this guy. I hit him.
It's mimetism, but like mimetic.
So you've got a save on
The
both
Raktarak
these guys.
on him and him, but from
And him.
different sources.
From different sources.
Okay.
The first one.
So let's do the big guy first.
It's the half armor again.
Okay.
I think it's like a 10. What it was before?
What's the possibility of survival?
7.
7 plus 3 for cover
Oh, that's right. You have cover.
is 13. It is, however, a fail, so he will go unconscious again. Take another wound.
An adrenaline shot.
Yeah. And guess what? It's gonna keep happening, Elliot.
Now that I know you can shoot your med kits,
Uh-huh.
imagine
Tried
that.
to tell you.
Imagine that.
Tried so hard to tell you. Possibility of survival for him?
That will be. What's his armor?
His armor's 2.
We'll do. I should have done this before.
but I would have made this choice.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The weapon's the same. The range is the same.
Yeah, the hit's the
Great.
same. It'll be possibility survival 5 with 2 saves.
And are my saves normal?
Yeah, normal saves.
Okay. So I'm looking for 2 7s. Nope. He's dead.
So he's dead.
He's dead. Which drops me down to, importantly, drops me down to 4 members in that fire team.
Ah.
So it will change my fire team bonus.
Is there... Fire teams don't have to take a morale check to stay together, right?
No, they just have to be within 8 inches.
Right.
8 inches of the fire team leader. Okay.
Does my fire team break because that guy's unconscious and there's only one other guy?
What type of fire team were they?
They were the H1.
Correct. So do you need to re-roll?
Harry.
Yes. You need to have 3 units in Harry's fire team.
So if I lose the third guy, does it just become a duo, or do I have to reform
No,
it?
it just becomes a...
Just normal
Harry's.
guys?
Yeah. So do me a favor, roll your attack again.
Which attack?
The heavy machine gun.
The heavy machine gun guy's dead. You talking about the multi-rifle?
Whatever he has, because you rolled with a special die.
I did.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Everything stays safe. Cool, rad. He's, however, unconscious now?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Was that a cat?
That's one of the cats upstairs, yeah.
No.
It sounded like it was getting closer. I was like, dude,
They do like to escape.
Sometimes they just get really loud. I guess. I don't know if I posted pictures of them in the Discord yet.
No, they're so cute.
We're fostering 5 kittens.
oh yeah, we talked about him. Hold on, I never posted the pictures.
Did we? I don't know.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. 8 little month-old kittens. 8? 5.
Activating them now.
Where'd 8 come from? 5.
Would you like to arrow?
I will ARO.
Would you like to arrow the front one or the back one?
I think probably the back one. Now, do you get cover for that? Because I can see your whole...
So
How
the
does
back
that
one?
work? Yeah.
I would, but they have the ability no cover.
Oh. I love that ability.
That's my favorite.
Anyone impetuous is no cover.
Oh, okay. Because they're just too crazy.
Yeah,
Guys
they're
up here?
yeah.
Because they're going... That's the one. Yeah, Comedy Man's going to go on them.
Great. My second order is going to be to fire the Preda in front. He's going to fire his chain rifle.
Son of a bitch.
Sorry, what?
This dog,
Yeah, that dog.
this dog, he's got the same gun as the big guy.
Does it have the same burst
Where does
value?
he keep it?
No, it's personal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so something about Infinity that's actually kind of cool.
There's one set of weapons.
Yeah.
So what he's actually doing is shooting shards
Yeah.
from his quill attack sort of thing.
No, he's shooting a chain.
Yeah.
Okay.
His,
just opens
his
his
jaws
mouth.
opening up and he's just shooting
He's
it.
puking,
Like
right?
Forge Fiend.
Yeah, he's forge fiending. He's fiending. So he fires his chain rifle.
All right.
Sorry, Ryan.
I see you have discovered the cheap weapon of the game.
Listen, I didn't discover it. It was here when I found it.
It's been here the whole time.
The funny thing is these are 2 different boxes. Like, it's not even like this. Oh, this box has a bunch of chain rifles.
Yeah.
It's like, no, these are the 2 units and the 2 boxes that have chain rifles.
So he'll have 1 attack. No cover. BS 11. Just an 11.
Mhm.
Oh, so close. He fails. So you do. Oh, he just takes it, right?
Yeah, he just takes it.
It's B1.
So no, possibility of survival is 7.
It's burst 1 though.
Burst 1. Possibility of survival 7.
7.
Everything else normal.
So I need to grow under an 8. He's good.
Okay. Because he got 1 armor. Is that why?
He's got 1 armor. The Aguaseals are like I forgot. There's a name for units in the Infinity armies that are just like there to die. I forgot what they call them. Cheerleaders, I think is what they call them.
Okay.
Because they produce orders and they're like, yeah, go guys.
He's unconscious.
Oh, that's right. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna spend an order to fire the med kit.
And so you have to make a BS check.
Yeah.
Does cover impact it? Whoops. I would think it would.
That guy gets no cover because he's impetuous. What's up, bitch?
But he's unconscious.
Doesn't matter.
How can he be berserk?
Don't matter.
Sleep.
He's impetuously unconscious, Ryan.
Don't have to look up the rule because he's impetuous.
He's the angriest sleeper you've ever seen.
Incredible.
Seethe.
Did you do a physical roll for the guy last time? Because the target has to pass a physical roll. Or did you just do a BS roll last time?
I asked you. You had the thing. No, I did not. Yeah. So, I mean, he failed it. So, what do you want to backtrack a whole 3 activations?
The only thing that I would change.
I mean, I'll spend another order to have done it again.
Yeah.
Is what we're gonna do. He passes.
All right. So there.
He
and then
passes.
this one. So everything's the same.
Yeah. Okay. He's then gonna idle. I guess he'll dip back into full cover.
I'm just looking. Right now, I'm just looking up if him being unconscious takes away impetuous. I'm just curious. I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just trying to learn the game.
You're being a little bit of an asshole.
Well, I'm supposed to be. That's Infinity,
No,
baby.
no, you're not supposed to be. We're supposed to argue about the rules. Doesn't mean you need to be trying to rules lawyer. Those are different things.
I'm just trying to check. We
Because
wouldn't
I
know.
asked you on that last time. I said, "Hey, so I hit. Does that mean I get recover a wound and a thing?" And you said, "Yeah, you get a wound and a thing." And then you go back and ask me, "Did you make a physical check?"
Well, I was reading it,
No, I
and
know.
then I jumped down to the hit thing.
It doesn't remove impetuous from
He's just angry, sleeping.
He's snoring.
Honestly, I angry sleep most nights.
All right, so he's back up. You have 4 orders left. I'll take a guess as to what you're gonna do.
Yeah. Hello. He could have his arm.
I am going to ARO with the missile launcher, with the hacker, with the combi rifle, with boarding shotgun.
Hold on, let me move the rest of the guys so that you can decide if you're
Oh yeah,
shooting everything at him or not.
he needs to die. He has to die. That chain rifle is insane.
Do you want to know the funniest thing? I'm in base-to-base contact, Ryan.
Well, we'll see if we get there.
Doesn't change whether or not I get there. It changes whether or not he stays there.
Does close combat happen at the same time?
Yeah,
I guess it
everything
does.
happens at once.
But you have to choose between shooting
And close combat.
and close combat.
Correct.
I feel like, I mean, I don't know what his melee is, but
23.
the chain rifle's pretty crazy. But you can only melee the
One.
unconscious guy, right? Because you have to be base to base.
Sure. Yeah. Is he unconscious?
The front guy is unconscious.
Oh, well, in that case. I'm not going to go base space. I'm going to go right here. And I will fire the chain rifle.
Yeah, I was thinking the chain rifle was the way to go.
Yeah, I mean, I want to kill that guy, but... yeah.
Let's check my hacker brigada.
Yeah, the combat weapon is possible survival 6, close combat 16. Yeah, I mean, all my melee is worse than my shooting. Like, scarier than my shooting.
She does have a combi weapon. Combi rifle, rather. Yeah, we're going to put everything except the Grinzer on the Crazy Man.
What's the Grenzer?
Grinzer's this guy.
Okay.
Grinzer's going to go
And
on
what's
the
everything?
sword guy. So everything is missile launcher, hacker, combi rifle, boarding shotgun. All on
Okay.
whatever his name is.
Sure.
Jonathan. So
So what would you like to do first? Your attacks or the...
we can
let's do the chain rifle
We can
first,
roll
'cause
the
it's
chain
easier.
rifle.
Yeah. So 3 saves.
It's -1 save,
so what's,
right?
well, yeah, so possibility survival is 7.
Base
Minus
7.
1 brings it to 6.
So it's 11 for both of them.
It's 11.
3 each.
3 each.
This is the front guy. He's dead.
Okay.
Boarding shotgun man. Whew.
He's also dead.
He's dead, but he does get to shoot.
Yep.
We'll do him next, because I think he might have a template also. No, it's just interesting. The pistol's a template, but the shotgun is not.
Boarding shotgun is not, no.
Yeah. So he has 1.
What's the pistol? A chain Colt?
It's just boarding pistol, whatever that is.
Okay.
It might be like a chain pistol. I don't know.
Because this guy has a chain Colt.
Chain Colt? They love their chain weapons. So this is going to be a +6.
Sure.
So I'm hitting on a 19. Yeah. So
Okay.
it hits. Armor is half.
Okay. Possible survival?
PS is 6.
Okay, so I need a 9. That's from him?
That guy, yeah.
He fails. He's unconscious.
All right, and then we'll do the rest of it. Just need one of these to go through to end the chain man's reign of terror. Chain of terror?
Chain of terror.
Also, this is telling me I need to get some geckos because they have crazy wrist-mounted chain rifles also. So that's +3. She is in a fire team. It's only 2. I don't think I get a bonus for that. Oh no, I get the special die. Okay.
Yeah.
He's not in cover. So I need a 16. 1 hit. This is PS 7 regular armor. So
Okay.
a 12.
So I need a 12. Crit.
That passes, obviously. Next up is the missile launcher. We'll do the half save. It's going to be a 0. So a 13. Hits. PS is 6 at half armor. 3 saves.
So I need... Okay, 3 saves. So I need 9s.
9s.
Nope, he's dead.
And then the combi rifle just goes. Blah, blah, blah.
And then hits your guy. So now you gotta roll an incidental.
All of them are dead. They've been chained up. Let's go ahead and take these guys off. My dear mobile brigada. I realize now I kind of ran those guys out there a little too hard, but I don't know how to play this game tactically.
So what I need to find out is the minimum number for a fire team core.
Is it 4? Well, I'm not done AROing yet, so I'll just go ahead and do that. Because that might change the math. Grinzer ignores cover. You don't have any. You are a certain amount away. 15 away. There'll be a 0.
Does he ignore mimetism?
He has a multispectral visor level 1.
That does not, to my knowledge, or...
It takes 3 off of mimetism.
Okay.
What's his mimetism?
3.
3, so he ignores it. Multispectral 1 is 3 off mimetism, 2 is 6, and then multispectral 3 lets you do funky stuff against camo people.
What was the gun that made me do 3 saves?
Missile launcher.
Gotcha.
Essentially on crack mode. Don't do crack, kids.
Anyways, this game you can deploy speedballs.
Yeah.
Crack?
This game's all about drugs. What's his armor?
His armor's 3.
3? We'll do anti-material.
Sure.
It's going to be a PS of 5, regular armor, 2 saves. I guess I should ask this earlier. Does he have a Vita of 2?
Everything's got 1 except the big guy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 2 saves. So
8s. Right? Because he has armor 3?
Yeah, okay, so you're not... Gotcha, understood. No, he's dead.
Oh, he's unconscious, right? Oh, was that a 9 or a 6?
I'm not sure. He's dead.
Alright, he's just dead, so.
Bummer.
This game is fucking lethal. Unless you're getting shot in the ass with a med pen.
So one dude running forward with 3 dudes with automatic syringe guns behind him.
It's literally like the medic from Team Fortress.
Yeah.
Did you spend the action for that last shenanigan?
Yes.
Okay.
To my knowledge.
I thought you had 4 after the reawakening, but I could be wrong.
I mean, I've been
I don't
pulling him as I activate, but I could have missed it.
It's like, weirdly, in a weird way, doesn't matter, because if you act, I get to react.
Yeah, I guess so.
You don't have many dudes left, do you, Sean?
1, 2. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, you got this.
Once you hit 25% or lower of your points, you have to take a runaway.
I don't.
Oh, you don't, because you're crazy religious.
I don't know the rules for that. I didn't look it up. It says I ignore it.
Okay. It's not. This isn't guts check. This is something else.
I know. It's
Okay.
the retreat situation.
Retreat. Yeah.
Yeah, I ignore that too.
All right. So you're just crazy.
His rules are I ignore the rules.
Yeah.
Ryan, when you played Halo, did the brutes ever run away?
I don't know. I never really played Halo.
My-
They went. Yeah, no, I don't
Literally,
think so.
yes, in Halo 2.
No,
Yeah.
they run towards you. They go frenzied, then they run at you. In Halo 2?
I don't have a horse in this race. I only ever played Halo 1. Combat Evolved.
Combat Evolved. That's not true.
So maybe Halo 3.
We played
There's one of them
multiplayer
that
on the
run
other
away.
ones on Infinity.
Yeah, multi.
And we played a bunch
Cadre.
of zombies.
Yeah.
Cadre.
Cadre. That's right.
Which I've been listening to Horse
Okay.
Heresy audiobooks. They say Cotter.
So, after placing
What?
the trooper on their landing spot with any deployable weapons or equipment that they can deploy, that player performs a physical roll. If the roll is passed, the trooper lands successfully and remains where the player has placed them. Then the reactive player AROs. If the user fails the roll, they must be placed within the deployment zone. So I then pull him and place him somewhere else. That's really silly. Anyways. Hello.
Nothing personnel, kid.
I'm going to make a physical roll. To my understanding, that's what I'm supposed to do.
So you just mess up your jump so hard, you just come in on your deployment?
Yeah, that's what
In
like
theory,
what,
this is like where you want to land.
that's where I want to land.
But if
But I
you
might not.
Fuck up so bad.
I might land back there.
Somewhere else.
So what's your physical?
I am looking for a 13 or lower.
explosion where you land?
No, that would
No,
be
that's
combat
another-
joke parentheses explosion.
Oh,
Yeah, that
Yeah,
does
there is a rule for that. I don't have
of
it.
course there is.
Do you not like my Grinzer, man?
No, not particularly.
Oh.
I do it. All right, arrows.
Yeah.
shoot?
I'll ARA you.
Cool.
With this guy. Grinzer can't because you're behind him.
Oh, You're right. I forgot there's facing in this.
Yeah.
I apologize.
It hasn't been.
It doesn't seem like it really mattered at this point.
No.
Well,
because we've been facing each other.
My Brigada also have 360 no scoping.
Oh
so-
yeah, they have 360 visors. We
But
got.
you also have rule I ignore the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This game is here's a bunch of rules and here's ways to ignore it. The nun can't see you. He can't see you. Yeah, it's just that one Mr. Combi man that I kind of forgot about back there. And he's going to combi blast you with his combi rifle, not bolter. Rifle.
Elliot, you like this game.
The more I'm watching this, the more I'm really wanting to start one of the JSA forces and have, because they've got a dude on a motorcycle with a scythe, and he's called like the Black Death or something, and he runs around on a motorcycle with a scythe, chopping people's heads off.
Yeah, they have some pretty crazy units.
It's just so cool.
So I have +3. Do you have cover?
I was getting closer to give Elliot the mic.
I thought we were never supposed to show the kitchen.
Too late. Welcome to Skirmish Summer, baby.
The rules are out. No, I don't have cover.
Okay.
Oh well, I mean, I guess I'm within an inch
Just
of
the floor?
No, I mean,
I can't. I don't. Do we want to look it up?
no. I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Yeah, logically, I'll say no.
I shoot him as he's falling out of the sky. Right?
Yeah, that's
That's how that works.
any point within their move.
So I need a 14. So yeah, +3. BS 11. Those guys can discover? They can just discover? Interesting. I guess they're investigators.
Growing up watching Samurai Jack and seeing
He hit.
Samurai Ninja
Well, I guess
robots.
is dropping in a short skill,
It's not a skill at all. It's a deployment action.
and I get to ARO against just the deployment, and then you act like I get to ARO against that.
Ostensibly, yes.
Because like otherwise, I would need to know. Like we need to know if you're shooting at him. I mean, you probably should.
No, it's not. It's a separate thing than from
Okay.
activations.
Okay,
I spent
so
no
what-
action tokens to do that.
One hit. And you're sure I get an ARO against?
I am. It says
Okay.
I read the part that said, then you
Well,
ARO.
in a case such as that, then you take an armor save at PS7.
Okay.
Prone lets you get cover from floors.
You can deploy prone. Like you can throw your guys down prone.
Flying in a jetpack and slamming.
No, Ryan, you're incorrect. He can't deploy pronouns in the rules.
Well, I mean, like,
I know what you meant. I pass.
I gotta be boiling my balls.
I roll an 8.
Whoa, you can't say that.
You've already said it. Look, old Jordan is dead.
Whoa!
Professional stream
Sorry,
man,
old Jordan can't come to the phone right now.
fancy
He's
stream
dead.
man Jordan is dead. Scuff Jordan, it's Scuff Jordan Summer, Skirmish Summer.
Let's go. I should have made like a little Skirmish Summer logo.
Okay.
You still could.
I've been working on some really crazy shit.
It also doesn't really matter that much.
It matters a lot.
Holy shit! You dare walk towards me?
He has stealth.
I don't know what that means.
It means you can't ARO there, I believe. I didn't think this would
I mean,
come up.
I can't ARO him because my ass is facing
I'm
you.
within your zone of control.
Well, I still have to be able to see you to shoot you.
Right, but there's other areas
I
you
can
dodge
I
and
can
stuff.
dodge.
But in this case, you can't because he has stealth, which is why I didn't correct you.
What's the stealth keyword do?
A whole bunch of things, but essentially, it limits
-1 to hit.
it limits how you can ARO. So, for him,
Would I have been able to ARO him dropping?
If the user enters
Yes,
silhouette
you can.
contact with an enemy
Specifically.
while entering their LOF and
'Cause
declares
that's
any of those
different.
other skills, that enemy can only declare CC attack, dodge, reset, or the skills that can be used in the engaged state.
I mean, the Grinch is just going to CC attack you. Assuming I can.
Hold on. So
I don't know if LOF matters. It might matter.
line of fire.
Line
Line
of
of
fire.
fight.
Line of fire.
Line of fight's close enough. I'm immune to shock, just so you know. So, look out.
Yeah, you can declare a CC attack against without line of fire because it says
Yeah, be in silhouette
your
contact.
silhouette contact.
So
That's all that
I'm
matters.
going to CC attack you with him.
Okay.
The question is, can I...
Yeah, he has line of fire. You could see him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does the stealth do then?
I mean, you could see him.
If the user declares cautious movement idle or a basic sword skill with the movement label, they only grant arrows to enemies that have line of fire to them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I can't like hack you and stuff.
Well, no, you can't. Like, so, yeah, essentially. I mean,
Because
there's
like the non-LOF arrows are like usually like hacking type stuff.
right.
or-
But okay, let's say I didn't move him and I
A
shot.
I couldn't
you
dodge.
couldn't arrow.
Right. Right. I see.
Yeah.
It's nothing personnel, kid.
Yeah.
It feels a little personnel. To be honest.
But it says if any other skill is declared, arrows are granted.
Yeah.
So if you shot him, he could arrow.
But I'd have to have line of fire to shoot. an
Yeah,
arrow.
he can't shoot because there's no line of
I could
So if I had
dodge.
walked behind him and then shot, for example,
There's
because
probably some weird edge case where this matters.
well, no, I mean it doesn't matter because I dropped him there,
Yeah.
right? That's why it doesn't. But if I climbed up the side of that wall, it would matter.
I guess if you were stealth and you were doing something like hacking something behind me, I wouldn't be able to respond to it if you were stealth.
Only why are you making that motion for hacking?
What motion are you talking about?
The funniest thing is
I was doing this, chat. I don't know.
Nope, he sure wasn't. Anyways, Ryan, go and roll your. Hold on. Roll the.
I'm gonna do the
shooting
gun
for him.
first. Yeah. He shoots. I forgot what I needed. 14. Did it?
That does it. What's the possibility?
PS7 regular armor.
Okay, so I need to roll 9 or lower. I did it.
All right.
All right, I am going to use my double action close combat weapon PS6.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna use my CC weapon
great,
PS8.
cool.
So I
Wait, you have a CC weapon PS8?
yeah.
Like it's CC weapon parentheses PS8?
No.
No, okay. I said PS6 because that's part of the name.
Oh, what does
it means
that do?
It means that possible survival is modified from the base. The base is PS8. He gets a PS6 on his close combat weapon.
Right.
So the weapon is called DACC weapon parentheses PS6
Okay.
because the possible survival is modified to 6.
He's saying you were declaring your PS, but you didn't really need to.
You didn't need to. I was declaring it because it's part of the name of the attack.
Okay.
You're allowed to, though.
Yeah, you're allowed
Stop
to.
you.
Yeah, he didn't. He didn't stop me.
Yeah.
I just was confused because I was like, PS8's the base. Is it different?
All CC weapons. Yeah.
All CC weapons are PS8, unless
Yeah, yeah.
otherwise noted.
So this is a face-to-face roll,
What?
right?
This is special 8. No, wait, special is actually a thing.
Do you have multiple bursts?
No.
I don't have multiple bursts, but it's double action. So for every
does that
failed
mean?
hit, you're going to make 2 saves.
Okay. Oh, it's still a face-to-face.
Sure.
So let's
How is
roll.
the dice game? What happened?
I bumped the thing.
He hit this really
Huge.
hard.
Oh yeah, he did kick that. So let's do our face-to-face. We have to roll it at the same time, otherwise it's not face-to-face.
Yeah.
It's just our physical, right?
No, it's close combat. It's your CC. Your close
Right,
combat.
but we're rolling under. Oh.
Roll on your close combat.
14.
24. Hold on, we're not done yet. So I have martial arts. Oh no, but you do. Did you roll under your number?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I have martial arts level 2, meaning you need to.
Oh,
subtract-
wait a second. I'm looking at the wrong guy.
You need to subtract 3.
I did. I got a crit actually. Sorry.
Hold on. Subtract 3 from that.
From this.
Yeah.
So it's a 13.
Great, you failed.
You got lucky.
No, I knew what I'm doing. Anyways, your guys,
he controlled your dice.
Probably dead.
What's the PS?
6. Mm-hmm.
Any effects to armor?
Not to my knowledge.
So I need a 9.
Brian's so good.
For what?
My save.
Why? Oh, because your armor.
Yeah.
Brian's gonna pass all of this
Now I'm not.
easily.
One fail.
One fail.
Who's unconscious?
He's unconscious.
I'm gonna shoot the fuck out of him with a med gun. I don't lay him down.
And that was that action.
Yes. No, let's put another one.
Just gonna stab a man while he's sleeping?
Yeah, I'm hit him again.
That's rude. Do you even have to roll for that?
I don't think so.
But I roll my save?
I think so. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, there might be like a coup de grace.
There might be, but we'll just see.
Doesn't matter.
If you can berserk sleep, I can.
Yeah, there you go. You're dead.
I can fight sleep. Would I have gotten an ARO on him from that guy? He took another action.
I mean, I don't think so. I'm not in your line of fire.
This guy?
Oh, him?
He's looking right at you.
Does close combat generate an arrow?
Any action generates an ARO.
Okay, sure. Then
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure.
I suppose so.
I'm not certain about shooting into close combat.
I mean, either way, I'm going to move now.
But if your guy's down, are you still close?
I mean, either way, I'm going to move.
I don't know.
So
Yeah, I'm going to shoot him.
You get an arrow.
I need a 14.
Yeah, you get an arrow on my move.
I hit him again. PS is something with something, which I bet you didn't guess. But it would be that 7 against your armor.
Okay. Armor is 2, so I need 9. Hey, that's a 9.
Crit save, you flicked it back at him?
No, but his grenades do have reflect.
I'm sad they took that ability away from the line.
All right, so you killed him, right?
Yeah, he's dead.
There's no limit on dropping in this game, huh?
What do you
Like in 40K?
He didn't generate an action.
That's not what I'm asking.
Like a range limit.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah. The range limit is I have to roll for it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and different jump types, different
Old-
drop-in types are limited.
Old 40K, you had to
So
roll
parachute, I can only
explode also.
parachute.
do that.
It has to be around the edges. Him specifically, if he parachutes, it's only in deployment zones.
Interesting.
Yeah, but because he was combat jumping and not parachuting, he can go anywhere. But I have to roll for it.
This is not going well. Take this back. Look, we'll come back stronger and better.
Emphasis on the no.
Emphasis on the mad is more like it.
Hey, look. Even after a bunch more votes, radical feminists are still at 67% to win.
Yeah,
Look, I still have my radical feminist brigada.
because you definitely used a bias thing.
What? How is it biased?
Um,
You're biased.
how tall are these buildings? 3. Bad.
Whoa. It's on Sicko Road.
It does that.
Whoa! Hello?
It's because you're trying to zoom in on my hacker. This is the same action I already responded to.
That's what I was saying. Was it doesn't matter. You move so you can respond.
I am going to declare another ARO from her.
Sure.
Now that she can see him. And she is basically the same type of thing. It's going to be 14. Oh! So that
Right,
was...
this game is basically like, you do something and I'm going to shoot you for it.
Yeah.
Except for the burst getting reduced down to 1, as far as I can tell, there's no real difference between whose turn it is and who isn't.
So if you go into suppressive fire mode, then you get your full burst.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's just like, the only difference on turn is who's actively
Spin
moving.
the order
Thank
for
you.
that.
Movement, too. Movement is like,
Yeah. Who gets to move?
I don't think
whose turn
I
it is.
have any
Shoot.
AROs against that. Was that just one movement?
You do not on that one. That was just one move. Oh, good. She has terrain total, so I can move the full to here. She will hack that.
What is terrain total?
It gives me +1 to her move stat, and I ignore negative modifiers to her movement based on
Just
terrain.
on anything? Just
On
a
any
flat-
terrain. Yeah, total means it's any terrain type.
Why wouldn't they just give her a higher move?
Because I also ignore difficult terrain.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. And it does something else, but I did whatever it was didn't seem relevant for me to write down unless we were using
Like special
like
terrain.
fancy terrain
Yeah,
rules, so I didn't write down.
yeah there's like low gravity battles in this.
Yeah, so I would ignore detriments to low gravity.
Yeah, some of the Nomad stuff gets that,
I
I want to say.
Okay, so I need to make a willpower check +3 because she is a hacker.
And we score at the end of the round?
We'll score at the end of the round.
Okay.
Yeah. We are good. So that is mine.
What else do you have hiding back here?
Nothing.
Just
oh
the
no!
medic?
These guys? No, I have a hacker, Dartok hacker,
Okay.
and I have the
medic.
medic.
Speaking of hiding, nobody's found Slambo yet. Slambo's hiding.
He is.
Whoa.
Yeah. Move the medic.
No arrows
No,
possible.
he is going to enter the suppressive fire state.
Okay.
It means when he AROs, I can fire 3 times instead of the normal 1.
Whoa!
But it uses a different profile.
Look at that guy.
It's like a little shorter range.
It's shorter range.
Just peeking out, huh?
He's being sneaky. He's about to shoot the hacker.
That was your last activation?
That's my last activation.
All right, so we score.
You have this one.
Mm-hmm.
The hacks don't score till the end, right?
How
Oh,
many?
you're
The
doing
hacks don't score
quarters?
till the end. How many points is that?
That is 12 points.
Oh, is it based on points?
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so each have our 2. So
So
2
you
points
go-
each.
Let's get
2 points each, yeah.
2. Wait.
Oh no!
One.
Sorry, there's rules. There's a 1 point.
get
We have equal, so
You
we
get-
both get 1.
Get 2 points in addition if you
Have
have
more,
more.
right? Because it
Just
starts the zone. Unlike 40k, sorry, right? Unlike 40k, it isn't divided into quadrants. It's quadrants outside of deployment. So 12 inches in isn't counting. So my Rystat is not counting towards this one. Make sense?
Works for me.
Round 2.
Round 2.
Round 2.
Now, of note, we generate less orders now because we have less troopers.
I also have loss of lieutenant.
Oh. I don't know how that works. I ignore it, so I didn't read it.
It makes all my guys irregular.
They shit themselves?
I think
Damn IBS.
I think you can spend a command point to avoid that.
Yeah, I'll just avoid that with a command point. So I have 3
I
command
mean, you gotta
points.
like read what it does. You don't just avoid it. You
Just
gotta
for the
read.
command point, I
You
ignore
said,
rules.
you
You gotta read like.
You said that I can
Sean,
ignore
you
it.
did say.
I'm aware of what I said, but what I had meant was.
I know some of my guys.
What does I say? Not as I do.
Ignore it. Boop, 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 boop. Loss of lieutenant. Da-da-da.
It's so overwhelming. Figuring out what means what. Like, I had to look in boxes and see, like, okay, what models does this come with? If you go to a box on the store and you look at product information, it'll say this comes with one thing and one thing.
Okay.
Right? So that was my best bet.
So I can appoint a new lieutenant at the
I would
end
turn it to camera,
of
but the
turn.
direction it's facing matters.
Yeah.
40K would. Oh, Epic Gamer says you can spend 1 CP to just ignore all the rules.
Yeah?
I'm gonna spend all my CP just to win.
Oh my god.
Never before tried tactic.
I ignore the rule that says I lose.
Yeah.
Command token. I think it would be executive use of command token.
Command tokens.
Nope. Operational use of command token.
Yeah, command strategic uses. earlier.
Automatically pass the guts roll. Transform the irregular order provided by an irregular trooper into a single regular order.
Yeah.
One trooper be unaffected by the retreat situation.
So irregular orders can only be given to irregular troopers.
Correct. But if all your troopers are irregular, they all generate irregular orders.
Right. So they'll all be able to use the irregular orders.
You know, I'm not sure, Ryan.
Can you only do certain things with irregular orders?
Maybe.
Irregular orders are contributed by troopers who have learned to fight in an undisciplined, disorganized way. Order contributed by an irregular trooper is not added to the order pool of their combat group, but instead kept for them for their personal use.
So you can't spread.
You can't spread your orders out.
Yeah, each person can only use their.
Okay. Let me check one more thing.
You can still spend regular orders on irregular troopers, just their order can't be shared. So what I'm not sure is if this little guy generates an irregular order for himself.
Dog?
Is he?
Dog.
Well, he's a peripheral. He's not a trooper. Right?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he's a peripheral.
I'm pretty sure he's a dog.
I'm pretty sure that's a dog.
By dog, you mean peripheral.
Can I pet that dog?
What's the dog doing?
He is known as one of the Hungries.
Actually?
One of the
I love
Hungries. And there's two types of Hungries. There's the Gawkies and the Predas.
Please don't ever say God keys in my house again.
Which is it is like an Indian ghost.
I'm pretty
You
sure.
said Greta was.
But I think Preda's the Chinese one. One's named after a Chinese ghost, one's after an Indian ghost.
I'm pretty sure I can't give irregular orders to fire teams.
Correct.
So I'm going to use a command point to turn an irregular order. Let me gather my
It means
orders
hungry
first.
ghost in Japanese Buddhism.
There you go.
What does?
Gaki.
4.
Hungry ghost in
Five.
Japanese Buddhism is referred to as a gaki.
Okay, but he's a Preda.
Hold on.
Not a god.
Gawkies have knife arms.
He's a hungry,
He's
but
a
he's
hungry.
not a god.
All right, I use a command point to turn one of my irregular orders into that's dead.
You have 4.
Into a regular order.
Okay.
I have 5 irregular orders.
Sure. No, but you have 4 command points, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is my command point pile. And that's 1 spent. So I
Gotcha.
have 3 left. I'm going to activate that fire team
Okay.
Sanskrit.
with that order.
That is Sanskrit.
Okay. I just know what it says on the I'm just basing it off what it said on the Infinity Wiki, not on the like actual Wikipedia.
There will.
Hey, I'd like to arrow.
I figured you would.
It's gonna be to fire my chain rifle.
Uh-oh.
I hate you so much.
Stinky.
I never hated a weapon.
Which means it's gonna hit both of them still.
It's going to hit. Well, that guy is a different squad, but
Doesn't matter.
Radical
He's-
feminists are
yeah,
at
it's gonna-
69%.
Doesn't matter. He's in the
Let's
he's
go.
in the zone for it.
I am aware, Sean.
Put a screenshot of that.
I'm aware of that, Sean. Thank you.
I'm laughing at the absurdity, not at you. The chain rifle's dumb.
So I'm going to fire blast mode.
Those guys are like 8 points on their own. If I wanted to bring 5 of them, they're 8 points. The dogs.
So here's the question:
Yeah.
If I shoot, are you AROing with both of them?
So that's what I'm not sure if peripherals generate their own arrows. So let me check that. Or if they like generate it as a group.
I mean, fire teams, each guy generates ARO.
I feel like I should end the poll.
Oh, during
Why?
the reactive
Because
terrain.
Radical Feminist is at 69.
Oh my god.
Okay, so they both generate an ARO, but they must declare the same ARO.
Interesting.
So they're both going to shoot.
Okay.
Chain rifle?
Hey, you know what I'm realizing? When I missed that chain rifle, when I was out of range of the chain rifle earlier, I think I get to choose a different weapon to fire with. In that case,
Well,
I mean, it doesn't matter. That's something
That
I want to.
happened 12 years ago.
No, I know that's.
and you killed everybody.
Well, that's more something that I'm like I want.
in the
I
future,
wanna know,
it's good to know that for gaming.
because I want to check that.
Yeah,
I don't know how that like works.
I want to get proficient at this game.
I enjoy the game. Like it's
We-
fun.
We
The more
should
I
like.
watch this game, I think I would hate.
Really? See, I think you. I don't know.
I could see Jordan not liking this game.
That's fair.
I want to get better at it, and then later, like a long time from now, when we're Infinity experts, we should come back and do this exact mission with these exact lists, and reminisce on everything we got wrong or did wrong, tactically and rules wise. So I'm shooting a missile launcher at him
Mm-hmm.
with blast. Does that
It
make
doesn't matter. You're gonna put a template down. It doesn't matter who you're shooting.
so? It's not a. Are you sure with the blast? It's not a template. I mean, it's not the. It's a different kind of template. Let's look it up.
Either way, he's gonna throw his.
Is he throwing a spear at me?
Flaming spear.
You know what, Ryan? He's gonna throw a smoke grenade.
A smoke grenade.
Mm-hmm.
So I do a. I poop out a BS roll.
And then
I'm reading. I'm trying to see if it's a face-to-face roll or not. Okay, it is a face-to-face roll. I do a separate face-to-face roll. Yeah, I do. I roll my appropriate attribute to hit against the main target. I place the template. Okay, yeah. I just do a different roll for everybody under the template. This is the way that works. And this is the. I don't really think it really matters which template it is. It'll hit them. Impact template circular. Yes. Gonna hit them both. Yeah.
How many? What's the burst on this? Burst one.
Yeah, it's just a rocket launcher.
Okay. And I have to do a separate face to face for each.
Separate face for each one.
Okay. So dog first.
All right. You are in partial cover, I guess.
No cover.
Because you're crazy. I assume EXP.
Oh, the dog gets cover. The dog gets cover.
He's not. He's
Dog's
not.
crazy.
He's not.
Dog's not frenzied.
Even though he's a peripheral.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He acts with his dad, but he doesn't. He's not as crazy as his dad yet. And got there. He hasn't learned. He doesn't learn with the crazy name. Actually, that's a lady hunter.
Mom.
So that put me at -6 against him. Actually, rocket launcher's not good up close. Do I want to do? I could just boarding. No, I want to do this. Yeah.
Hey, it's not at face to face because I have a chain rifle with him.
You know what? You're gonna template me. I'll template you. Fuck the missile launcher. I'm gonna boarding pistol blast mode you. Give me the small teardrop.
Okay, here you go.
We're gonna chain each other. We're gonna chain hard. All right, boom. You got chained. I guess.
I mean, they're both temple. I don't know what the difference is here.
Yeah. So we don't get any benefit from like fire team from this, do we?
No.
All right. Well, what's your chain rifles PS?
Oh no, I mean I still have a normal attack I have to make against you too.
Oh, okay.
The smoke grenade.
Go ahead and do that.
So I need to throw out a circle for the smoke grenade. Hey, look, it's gonna be there.
What does this do? You have to pick a main target.
No, I don't actually.
Do you not?
I do not.
Oh.
It's non-lethal. So, as per the rules, I just have to place it. It'll be here.
Okay. What's this do?
Oh, Jordan, yeah. Hey, you want to trace that?
I'm actually
I like how you're subtly moving.
I'm
it
not
as
trying
it's-
to.
I thought you were doing that on purpose.
No. No, I was like on the edge of the thing, and I'm like slipping. I'm like, it's just gonna affect future attacks.
Okay. If I'm inside the smoke.
Sure, but yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna go away at the end of the state's phase.
What is your chain rifles PS?
6, 7. Yeah.
Okay.
No other.
And I don't get cover, so it'll be a 12. Got it?
The 5 armor on your basic troop is crazy to me.
I don't know if Mobile Regatta, I don't think are.
You have 5 of
my-
them. That sounds like a basic troop to me.
I don't know if they're technically basic troop.
You have 5 of them. That sounds like a basic troop. You have 1 less trooper than I do, and 5 of them are that. That sounds like a basic trooper.
And they have two vitality each.
Yeah.
7
Okay.
against your armor.
And that's for the first guy, right?
It's for both of them.
Right. But I'm gonna roll them separate because they're
Right,
separate
right.
entities.
And it's
So he has no armor, but I do get.
you don't get cover because it's a blast.
Okay.
So
So 7 fails. Him. He does have armor. So 8. Passes. I'm gonna go ahead and check something here real quick.
it's a dog unconscious.
Well, he. So here's the thing. He does have that dog in him. And when he enters the unconscious state, I can. Okay.
I'm just gonna get more Mobile Brigada. I have nothing but Mobile Brigada.
It's a lot of points.
I guess if there's nothing canceling, maybe I should just shot with him instead
How
of
many points is a normal?
300.
300.
It's like 2 more troopers.
What's he do? He wakes up or something?
Oh, okay. So he has that dog in him. So I'm gonna give him a dogged.
What's this do?
He will fall dead during my state's phase.
Just automatically?
Dang.
Yeah.
So he just stays up to fight for a while.
Oh, so he's not. He falls dead or falls unconscious?
No, he's gonna fall dead during my
Oh.
state's phase
So he just
because he got that dog in him.
he keeps going. He doesn't fall asleep. He just goes till he dies.
Yeah. See,
Okay.
he's got that.
I get the joke.
The ability is called dogged, and it's on my dog.
I see.
All right.
So he now has a dog token. Here.
Dog.
Doggone. So if I'm in the smoke, what happens?
Well, you don't have line of fire.
Okay.
But it means I don't have line of fire, do you either?
And that's it?
I mean, there's like other things, but smoke generates zero visibility zone. Do they have multispectral?
They do not.
Okay. Remains on the table until the start of the states phase. Is non-offensive ammunition. Does not require the enemy or, in fact, any trooper at all as a target. Can be thrown at any point on the table. Performing an attack with a weapon with a smoke ammunition allows the user to make a face-to-face roll against all enemy attacks that requires a roll and line of fire, whose line of fire passes through the zero visibility zone generated by the smoke template. Critical hits with the smoke ammunition have no additional effect other than winning face-to-face roll, if applicable. If a trooper making a face-to-face roll is...
Okay. I got it.
An enemy in the area of the effect of the smoke template that declares the dodge arrow will make a normal roll, not a face-to-face roll. And then basically it's a zero visibility zone.
Yeah. Is going into suppressive fire a long skill?
I don't think so.
Well, either way, I'm going to activate this guy as a regular and I'm going to shoot you.
It is a long skill.
So
Okay.
You can't move in.
So then he's not in the expressive state.
Okay.
So then I would have changed that whole movement. I would have probably moved him somewhere.
I guess I actually do need to put out these irregulars to make sure I know who has actually used their irregulars since they can't share them.
So he will have moved there.
Okay. In that case, this guy is going to activate. He's going to move there, which I think was outside of the smoke.
Jordan, can you throw that screen up with the smoke template again?
Don't think we have that
No?
anymore.
Okay. I mean, it was covering them. I think he would have been safe.
Yeah.
I think he would be
he'd
safe
be
there.
outside of it now.
Yeah.
And he's going to shoot that guy.
He's going to shoot back.
All right. Face to face. It's going to be a +3 for me.
I'm the other guy. I can shoot back too, I guess.
Yeah, if he has line of sight.
Yeah.
I'll put 2 on the front guy, 1 on the back.
Okay.
And I guess they all have partial cover to each other, just spitballing.
Sure.
Based on the incline, I would think.
Well, if the cover's based on the incline, no, because you're not within an inch of that incline.
Well, I mean, I get cover from this. I'm giving you cover from that.
Yeah.
Oh. We gotta go face to face.
No, but I don't roll all 3, do I? Or I don't roll 2,
I
do
split
I?
it. So this is gonna be against the front guy. So you roll 1 die.
Okay.
And are they a fire team? Do you get a bonus?
No, the fire team's broken.
Okay. And so I have a +3, -3 because of cover. So I need an 11.
I failed.
I fail.
Okay. Second one?
Second guy. Same thing.
I succeeded.
You succeed. What's the PS?
7?
They're just combi rifles?
Yeah, combi rifles.
Okay, I get
7 armor, 1 save. No ammo.
3 for cover. So I need 11. I'm good.
Cool. That was a 1.
That's 1.
And in this game, 1's good.
That's that guy. I have to do the irregulars to the person. We'll just go ahead and do this guy. He's going to shoot him.
Sure.
And then what's his second? Actually, you know what? He's going to go into suppressive fire mode. Why would I do that? He's just going to shoot him.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know what makes sense in this game yet.
Well, in this case, him going into suppressive fire or shooting are the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not a
because
whole
either
lot
way,
of
it's 3
difference.
attacks.
I can go prone, right? Is it
I
short
believe
skill?
so. I think you could just go prone, yeah.
He's gonna go prone.
I don't see what, like, I don't know that that's a thing, but I don't see why it wouldn't be a thing.
Allows me to get cover from the ground, according to Jordan, the rules master of Infinity.
From at least like the floors that they're on the top of the
During the deployment phase, okay, trooper can change the status from normal to prone at either the start of the movement or the end of their movement by performing a short skill or ARO with the movement label. This will affect their silhouette and distance they can move.
Does it give me cover? I might already have cover from that wall, but I don't know.
Doesn't say anything about giving you cover. I mean, it affects your silhouette,
Okay, then fuck it. I'm not gonna do it.
but
I'm just gonna shoot you. At a +3. 14.
oh, prone troopers have silhouette small. Value of X that is equivalent to their base's height and width.
Interesting.
While in this state, troopers have the distance they can move. This state does not affect automatic special skills or automatic equipment, except when explicitly stated in their description.
I'm just gonna shoot you.
Okay.
I think I have cover on that wall. Anyway, since I'm touching it. Are you AROing with him?
Oh, yeah, I suppose so.
I would think it would be a good idea.
He is going to dodge.
Alright. So that's a physical roll for you?
Mhm.
Alright.
So I'm looking for 3.
Looking for a 3?
13, excuse me.
Oh, let's say that guy's.
Yeah, I'm looking for 3. I should dodge. I need a 3.
So
3 or lower.
I need a 14.
Okay.
I am burst 3. Huh.
You fail.
Well,
I fail too. So I don't even move.
I don't know what else to do with him. If I move, you could shoot me. I can't shoot again, right?
You cannot shoot with one order. No.
Right, because you have to use a basic short skill.
Correct.
I guess he'll just stay there. She will shoot him as well.
Do you want to know the basic short skills?
Yeah.
Move, idle, discover.
He's gonna idle. And then she's gonna shoot.
Or those are common short skills. Are they basic short? I didn't write down basics.
Yeah, because you have to do one basic, I think, and then you can do another short skill. And that's why you can't shoot twice.
Okay, here. No, sorry, those are the basics. Basic short
that
skills.
sounded right to me. She's gonna shoot and then move.
Okay.
And she's gonna move.
One dodge.
You're gonna dodge, all right. She's gonna move there, just so you know. For other AROs, which I don't think you'd have any.
I mean, if it's true line of fire, sure I do.
From where?
Little right there.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
It's gonna be the same roll for her. 14.
Listen, my Morat are crack shots.
And then they do a line of crack, and then
Then they do a line of speed. Then they do a speedball.
yeah.
Okay.
I got so that cancels the 3, and then I cancel your 6, so I got 2 hits.
2 hits.
At a PS 7 against your arm.
Sure. Armor 2. So I need a 9.
You got 2 of them.
Damn. So one goes through. So he's unconscious.
You already have a. There you go. Oh my goodness, mine's not good enough.
No, I mean the wound and the
Oh,
two different things.
does he have more than one vitality?
No, but you still mark a wound on him.
Oh,
He becomes conscious when the wound gets removed.
okay.
I following the rules as written. Not like trying to be like that's not good enough. Just marking a boo boo.
I have one more regular order.
You have one more
so if
regular?
I shoot this, I have one more regular on the hacker.
If you do another wound to him, he dies.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was curious about that. So she actually winds up there. I need to make sure I move her.
Yeah, if you do another wound to her, she dies. Or to him, he dies.
I am going to use my command point to make this a regular into a regular,
Mhm.
and then regularly activate them
Mhm.
to shoot.
Well, they gotta move first.
I don't have to move first. I can shoot and then move.
You're currently in the zone of zero visibility.
Oh, the smoke.
Yeah.
All right. Is that like 40K where it goes up
No.
forever? How high is it?
This high?
Oh, it's a ball. It's a
yeah.
sphere.
I suppose it would be half again as much as that, but I mean, I don't know. That's my assumption, right? But
Can I? I'm gonna look up intuitive attack real quick.
Mhm. how's chat doing, Jordo?
Yeah, it does that.
I literally didn't do any of that.
I thought you were doing it on your phone.
Oh, are you doing that?
Oh, Elliot's doing it on his phone.
Control.
I told you, hey, this is your union mandated break. That's why Elliot's here.
Now we're fighting over it.
It was just kind of. I wanted to zoom in on something they were doing. And so I just started wiggling it. Epic Gamer
Okay.
previously said, you know it's serious when you got to bring the dog token out.
Yeah, I got the dog token.
All right.
So you can do it, I think, right?
If I'm reading this correctly, I'd have to pass a willpower roll to use an intuitive attack.
Sure.
I pick a main target. But a crit on the willpower, then it counts as a crit against the main target. My main target will be that guy.
Okay. The hunter.
I'm going to use my boarding pistol, which will hit them both with the template. But I have to pass the willpower first. Yeah, get wrecked.
Now, I can't see you. You're in my zone of control. So how does that work?
So
I've got an intuitive attack weapon.
You would then be able... You could ARO intuitive attack me, I think. And you'd have to pass a willpower check.
I don't think intuitive attack is an ARO.
Intuitive is a weapon trait?
Intuitive attack is not an arrow. I have marked what's an arrow and what's not.
Oh. So I guess...
So I cannot arrow that.
So it says... If the target reacts by... I guess if you had like a multispectral, then you could...
So I suppose I can dodge, though.
You could dodge, yeah. If you had a multispectral, I guess you could attack ARO. Let me do my willpower, see if this even matters.
Yeah, let's do the willpower first.
Mobile Brigada, willpower 13. And you can command point reroll willpower, right? You said earlier?
There were specific ones you could, but I will look it up.
It might be important.
They were like for specific things, so I doubt
Yeah.
it.
I thought, I remember when you were reading it off, I thought you said willpower.
So willpower, trying to use the special skill of a doctor. Willpower when trying to use the special skill of an engineer.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I think it would be in the doctor and engineer trait.
yeah. I fail the willpower roll, so I don't do the intuitive attack.
Okay, but I think I still dodge. Because there's no attacks coming through, so I successfully dodge. I believe. Or no? I don't even know if I can dodge that, to be honest with you. Because I don't have line of sight. Oh, well, you are within my zone of control, right? So.
In order to make the attack, I have to pass the willpower. I don't think I make the attack.
Okay.
So
All right.
there's no reaction.
Cool. I believe you.
Since I'm out of line of fire. And then
That's it? Is that everything?
Yeah, I'll just idle, I guess. I don't really know what to do here.
Well, that was a long skill.
Oh, intuitive attack is a long skill?
skill.
Oh, okay, yeah, then that's that.
Okay. Cool. Smoke fades.
Is this the special dice is only on ballistic rolls, right? For a fire team.
Yeah, it's BS weapon attack, SD1.
At the end of my turn, I make my Hacker Brigada my new lieutenant. Because that's how loss of lieutenant works.
Okay. Cool.
So I'm no longer.
Do you have to tell me who it is?
Probably not.
Okay.
But there it is.
All right.
Hey, Sean, don't listen. Ryan, tell chat who you set your lieutenant to.
My Hacker Brigada, babe.
There it is.
It was on the lists.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't know which of my Morat Vanguard are my lieutenant.
And my first lieutenant's dead. So.
All right. They get an impetuous order. I generate 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is the smoke gone now?
Smoke's
I'm
gone.
keeping track.
I'm lost.
I'm not.
I'm fully lost.
I'm keeping track.
We can just start making up rules and
All
drawing.
right. I generate 1,
I'll
2, 3, 4, 5 normal orders.
Okay.
1 lieutenant order for my lieutenant. 1 impetuous order and 1 regular order for them. Brad?
Sounds good to me.
Good talk? Good
You
talk.
say
All the doesn't matter what color the greens are. Those are regular.
No, that's the lieutenant order.
That's blue.
Oh, yeah. Those are all regular orders.
These are the same.
That's the same green. Yeah, I ran out of the other green, but that's also the other combat group. So that's why I left that.
Oh, they're in a combat group by themselves.
They're in their own combat group. Well, they were with the Tyrock Hunter, but you killed that round 1.
Yeah.
So
Sorry about that.
that's fine. That's what we're here for. Okay. So this is the world. This is round. He generates no order because he is unconscious. I am going to spend a command point to make them a duo.
All right. So you have 3 left.
I have 3 command points left. Those will be represented by these purple chits up here. Fuck. So you have that guy there. You've got a guy over here who's unconscious.
No.
What's the P for?
I put that there
Nothing,
when I was
because you were
going
going to make him prone and then nothing happened. Okay.
He's
What? Yeah.
yeah. I have 5 guys left.
burger price.
5 guys, burgers and fries. 5 gals, burgers and pals.
Okay.
A burger and a pal?
Don't even ask me questions.
I am going to throw a smoke grenade.
Doing a lot of smoke.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to ARO shoot you with my boarding pistol.
Sure.
Is that a face-to-face? Or is that just a
Yeah.
normal?
Oh, no, that's the normal, because it will not require face-to-face roll.
And I shoot before the smoke grenade.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, it kind of does, because I would have to do an intuitive. with the
No,
smoke
you
grenade.
can intuitive as a
That's
arrow.
what I'm saying. That's why it
And I'm
matters.
telling you that's why it doesn't matter. Because you're making the attack. It doesn't matter whether it's before or after, because everything happens at the same time on an arrow.
Right.
So you choose the point at which it happens.
Okay. I shoot you
Yeah.
before you throw
Correct.
the grenade.
And then as far for his BS attack option, he is going to fire his chain rifle.
So
Because they're both
throw
making
dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So we don't actually roll anything. We just roll our saves.
In this case, yeah, we're
Right.
just rolling saves.
Just like,
Yeah.
all right. So I'll roll my save. It's 7, right?
Correct.
I think it's the exact same stats as my boarding pistol. 7 versus arm.
Yeah.
First one. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Mine's a small teardrop. Yours might be big.
Mine is a big teardrop.
Yeah. So I need a 13.
Oh, this failed.
And you need something.
I need a. So what's the possibility of survival? 7.
7.
And I don't benefit from cover for it.
As far as I understand it. No.
Okay. So yeah.
So dog first.
So I need a.
I think it's a 7
7.
and 8. 8 for the guy.
Why
7
8 for the guy?
Because he's under the template.
They're both under the template.
Yeah.
Why? So I'm just asking. Oh, because he has
He has
armor.
arm 1, right?
Got it. Okay. Dog dead.
Dog dead.
Guy injured.
Guy unconscious.
Yep.
Dog's supposed to be dead anyway.
At the end of
At the end
my
of his
state's
turn.
phase.
Yeah.
No, because it was Ryan's turn. Now it's my turn. So my state's phase happens at the end of my turn.
Safe phase is at the end of the turn.
Yeah,
Obviously.
at the beginning of basically in Magic the Gathering turns, at the beginning of my next end step.
So this is centered on the ground level, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay. Can't believe you're smoking me out, bro.
Small.
Okay.
So now you have 5 people still up
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and unconscious. And
and
unconscious.
unconscious.
Okay. Door Talk Hacker.
So won't be getting smoked anymore. No.
Yeah, you don't know that I don't have something else with smoke. He's going to move there, and then he is going to fire his pitcher.
Like a punch.
It shoots a relay.
You just place it wherever.
Mhm.
You gonna try to hack me, bro?
Mm-hmm. So
Oh,
I don't
I
think I
need,
need line of fire for that. I don't think I need visibility for that
I have no idea.
from the relay.
It just has to be in your control zone.
Right, or the control zone of one of my relays.
Yeah. Like you have to chain it out.
Nope.
So-
You do not. You don't have to go control zone in relay, control zone. It just has to be in range of one of my relays.
You sure about that?
I am positive about that. I triple checked that because I thought that's what it was. It's not. Yeah. Speculative attack, disposable, indiscriminate, non-lethal, targetless. Yeah.
I just got spooked by my own hair.
And then Infinity
Felt like it.
Rolls, page 58-ish. Nope. Sorry, I apologize. Page 56. Deployable repeater. When the player declares to place deployable common skill, trooper places a deployable repeater token. In this case, I'm using the pitcher to shoot it.
Pitcher.
Um,
Is that like pitcher, like
yeah.
baseball?
Mhm.
Is that what that weird arm thing is?
No, I think that's his like hacky bob. I think the pitcher's on the
bob.
bottom of his gun. He's got a little
okay.
thing. I don't know. He's got all kinds of weird weapons. Because she's got the same arm thing, but no pitcher. Okay, repeater. Repeaters extend the hacking areas of all hackers in the same army list. Hackers within the zone of control of an enemy repeater may use it to apply hacking programs against the enemy hacker, but applying Firewall mods -3. There can be no reaction against the repeater that is being used by an enemy hacker, only against the hacker if possible. So you can use the repeater to get to me too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you just get a.
But it probably has like a firewall built.
Yeah, you get a firewall.
Yeah. It'd be a pretty bad repeater if it didn't.
The hacker may use their hacking programs in the area that includes the zone of control of the repeater, the deployable repeater, or their own zone of control.
Interesting.
There's no diagrams showing those being linked. In fact, there are only diagrams showing them not being linked.
Cool.
Okay.
Back in M3, maybe it was different. Somebody explained it to me that you had to chain it up.
That might have been true in M3.
That might have been true.
We're on M5 now. The fire team containing my lieutenant is going to use this lieutenant order.
And that's
That fire team.
that guy?
Well, it's that fire team.
With those guys is what
Yeah,
I
one of
say.
them. You're gonna move. Might just move.
Are they 4-4?
They're 4-4, yeah. I suppose they don't want to get in silhouette. I've heard. Oh, you know what? Let's get to the edge here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go there. Okay. And that's one full. I think that's what I want to do. Give me a second here. I am now going to look at this thing a little better. Example of hacking arrows through repeaters. For the sake of simplicity, in this example, the stealth skill is not being used.
We have to be base to base to the objectives to hack them, right?
Correct.
Are any of your remaining guys heavy infantry?
No.
My hacker's basically only good for objectives and or anti-hacking.
And shooting his gun.
Oh yeah, there is that.
So, you know, mostly all the things.
Yeah, mostly all the things that he was good for already. So that's one move. And then I'm going to use my Zerat hacker to
Hack a Zerat?
trigger Trinity. Like from the Matrix.
So he comes flying in on a motorcycle
Um,
and explodes something.
it is a short skill.
That's the Zerat hacker over there?
Uh-huh.
What does that do?
Well, so I guess I need to do a willpower check to do it, right? So it would be 13 plus 3 specifically on...
Does it have a target?
Yeah, your hacker. Who's within the zone of control of the relay.
Alright. Well, hold on. Is this a comms attack?
It is Comstat.
I believe you'll be at a minus
From the
6. Yeah.
Shouldn't be -6. So you can only benefit from one firewall at a time.
Right, and
So
my
does-
firewall is a -6.
Oh, gotcha. I thought it was -3 per 10 bot.
No.
Okay.
The 10 bot's just a -6.
Okay, cool. So I'm at a 13 base plus 3 -6 puts me to 10.
What's the +3 from? Just from her abilities?
No, just listed on Trinity.
What does Trinity do?
You're gonna suffer one. It's an attack.
Oh, it's
It's a shooting attack basically. So
what
you
in
can
Shadowrun would be called a black ice.
Yeah. Elliot, clearly. Would you like to arrow?
So, as an ARO, as a hacker, can I
Mhm.
do that back at you?
Do you have that listed on your hacking device? What
Okay.
hacking device do you have?
I have a hacking device.
Okay, great. So no, you cannot.
I have Oblivion.
You can Carbonite, Spotlight, Total Control, or Oblivion.
I don't think I can total control.
No, but those are your. I'm saying those are
Yeah.
the 4 programs you can run from a hacking device.
She's not
She is a hacker.
Is she hackable or an enemy hacker?
Any
Okay.
hacker is hackable.
All right.
Bro,
Hack the planet.
that's a tin bot. They're so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're just little
Some of them.
guys.
Some of them are teddy bears. The ones I get look like Captain America.
I'm gonna be a little honest. I'm kind of upset my Mobile Brigada box didn't come with a
Didn't
tin
come with tin
bot.
bots?
Yeah,
They're just little guys.
they're little guys.
Super cute little
Yeah,
guys.
some of them look like teddy bear. Mine look like. If you look up the, I think it's the bull track. No, it's the
The Nomads little guy.
Yeah, Ryan.
Captain America.
Look at that little guy.
I need some fucking tin bots, bro. That's
Jor-
why I'm losing, because I have freaking tin bot chits. I think I'm gonna try to.
Jordan, look up the Suryat, Suryat, or look up Morat Fire Team X.
That's a little robot bunny.
That's a spot bot, not a tin bot.
I don't care. I have to have it.
Is Elliot gonna go dark side and
Elf?
join the evil AI army just for the
Jordan,
bunnies?
it's the Morat Fire Team expansion.
So I can take total controls. Take control. Obviously, Carbonite is mobilize.
Little Captain America guy.
Oblivion.
I don't know why he reminds me of like.
It's like a predator, but with a shield.
Yeah, I mean that's what a lot of the. I bet the Viking guys have the similar hair.
Look up the JSA support pack.
I'm gonna Carbonite you.
Okay,
I'm gonna try to immobilize you.
sure. So I believe that's face-to-face roll.
I think so.
Little
Yeah.
elites. Halo.
Do you have a firewall?
She does not have a firewall,
Really?
but you get firewall 3 going through my repeaters.
But the repeater has the firewall 3.
Yeah.
Look at these little guys.
They're little goobers.
Oh, I like them. What are they?
Like little, they're the JSA.
No,
tin
but
bots.
what are they called? Are they tin bots?
I guess so. They're just from the support.
So
pack.
pull it up on the, and then go to.
They're
Yao Zhao. Yao
Yaozao remotes.
Yeah.
Oh, they're doctor remotes. They're doctor engineer remotes. So they're like relays for the medics.
Oh my god. That's actually bad.
The combined army medic relays are worms. The medic is a worm, and then the relay is more worms.
So
Ryan is deciding what to do on his attack.
I'm,
his arrow.
I'm pulling up the Carbonite rules.
I decided to hack Ryan.
So I'm at a -3, so it puts me at 10. You're at a +3, then -6, which puts you at 10.
We're both at 10, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't get burst.
You don't get burst.
I get
'cause it
just
is a-
one.
Yeah. It is an arrow.
So face to face.
Mhm.
What's your burst?
3.
3. All right.
So that's 2 successes. So you take 2 wounds.
Do I get any save against it?
Yeah, you save.
What's the?
I'm pulling it back up. Closed it. Possibility survival on the killing hacking device Trinity is 6.
6. And it's against willpower, I assume,
No.
or BTS probably. BTS is.
You know
like-
what? It doesn't say. I would assume it's biotechnical shield.
Yeah. Would have to be.
That would be a hacking question. Which Ryan, I expected you to know the hacking.
Hack the planet.
Rules.
You're the hacker, man.
I'm pretty sure BTS. Yeah, saving roll against BTS with PS6.
Okay.
And firewalls don't add to that at all, right? Firewalls are kind of like cover.
I mean, I think they're like cover for fire for. Let me see. Firewall. Saving rolls against common attacks. Yeah. So you had 3 to. So you had 6 to your saving roll.
Plus my BTS.
Yeah.
So 12, because it's base 6, plus 3 more. So I need 15.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Nomads are supposed to be good hackers, I guess.
There you go. Well, you need a second save though.
Oh.
Cool. We were really good if the second save failed though.
Good gamer.
I should have probably done the targeted thing. I don't know what the targeted state does, so
I think it makes it easier to just shoot me.
right. But I don't
But
know.
I'm in the smoke, so that would be
Right, but the question is, does the targeted state allow me to shoot through the smoke?
Oh, that's a good question. I was thinking the other day that maybe this is actually 40K. This is like humanity expanding before the dark age of technology. Because AI is like rising.
Oh, I like that. Okay, I understand what you're
saying. This is
saying.
all just 40K.
This is the dark age of tech.
This is like right before the AI takes over and the big war
This is
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before all of that, humanity was all weeps.
That's why the Emperor.
That's why humanity collapsed.
Yeah, they all became weebs, got AI, and stuff just went real bad. And the Morat are just crorks.
Yeah.
Smorks.
Yeah.
All right, targeted.
They're not big enough.
Because this, I mean, let's be honest. That's a squig.
The dog?
That's a squig.
The dog is a squig.
Yeah.
That's Princess.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's so perpetual. She's been here the whole time. I gotta get me some yeetable repeaters.
Oh my God, Sam Reich.
Is in chat?
Perpetual. He's been here the whole time.
Wait, why is Sam Reich a perpetual?
Because
He's been here the whole time.
Ryan,
Oh!
All right, they're gonna jump.
This is another activation?
And they're going to move, I guess. Corner. Stay in behind cover. I am activating in your zone of control. I don't know what you can actually do.
She's a paramedic. I don't think she can do much.
heal herself?
She killed the other guys.
Yeah. She gets them addicted to opiates. Now you owe me a lot of money for your copay.
Actually, I'm not going to move. Forgive me.
Unbelievable.
I am, however, going to fire with my
You gonna speculate attack me?
No, you see, I have a forward observer Vanguard.
What does that mean?
Well, he's got a. Oh no, the other guy had the multi-spectrum visor. Oh, bummer. Never mind. I thought it was him. Oh, one of my guys has a visor that he can see through the smoke, so I can drop the smoke and then still shoot the fuck out of Ryan.
What level is
2?
2? Was that the sword guy?
I don't remember.
The sword guy has like a fancy helmet on his mouth.
It was either the sword guy or the guy next to him.
Or the gun guy?
Yeah.
So they're sneaking up on my medic.
Mm-hmm. Spend another token. 2.
Look at those goblin boys.
Guys.
Move them around.
I will ARO
Sure.
shoot.
Sure. They're going to close combat attack. I guess I don't have to get them both in. Face to face. Actually, I just have to get them both in. 8.
Yeah, I'm a combi rifle blast you. I need a 14.
Okay.
Was that 2 moves from them?
No, it's 1 move. I
Oh.
spend an action, jump, move. Another action, move.
Okay. So what's your second?
It will be close combat.
What's combat? Yeah, we're definitely gonna shoot instead of punch. So would that be 2 normal rolls?
What would?
So if I'm shooting and then you're punching,
Another face to face.
I can't shoot you before you get close to me.
The all happens at the same time.
All right.
You
Face to
want
face.
face to face because it cancels my attack.
I don't know what I want anymore.
Okay, great.
I want
I'm looking
chain
for
rifles.
a 15.
I'm looking for a 14.
I think. Yeah, 15. Wow, she's not a bad shot. No, I failed. All right, 14 goes through.
Goes through 7 arm
You're looking for a 14 at that distance?
+3
Okay,
up close.
cool, great. Because pistol.
Because rifle.
Really? The rifle's +3 at that close? All right.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
It's like a.
That's very surprising.
I mean, you have them too. You have combi rifles. +3 at.
I don't know. I don't look at them.
My goodness.
All
Seven.
right.
Dog had a chain rifle.
Yeah.
Possibility of survival then is 7, goes to 8. I don't have any cover. I survive.
It survives.
I can't make a guts check. I don't succeeded.
I mean, you probably can.
No, I don't succeed. I have to spend like shit to do it.
He has to like make.
When you successfully survive an attack, you can make a guts check, which lets you move.
Yeah.
If you fail it, you get to move.
But he auto passes because he's religious.
It's like the one time that like failing a check is good. Because
You won't be a scaredy cat.
it's your guy cat. Well, I don't, but I'm saying other armies do.
So you punch me.
Do I? I mean, I did.
Oh, you did.
I failed.
You
to
failed.
punch you.
Oh, that's that. Right, face to face.
Do it again.
You have one more, 2 more actions.
I have 2 more actions, and I have 1 action for them. They're just unconscious. Because I don't think they have the dogged thing.
Are they dog ed?
They got that dog in them?
They also have that dog in them. They own dogs and also have that dog in them.
Oh, dog. Also our dog.
Nope. Okay. I'm going to use the jump action here.
Dude, you didn't jump that high?
Yeah, it's your move +2. And then we'll use a
4.
what?
Their move is 4. Right.
Yeah. Technically, he moved, by the way. So would you like to arrow?
Oh, this is a new action?
Mhm.
Can I shoot when you're starting in face to face with me?
I don't think so.
I have to like punch.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I mean, I guess I'll take
It'd
a
be
punch.
a BS. It'd be BS attack. So what's it say for BS attack?
Because I guess could I have BS arrowed you when you ran up on me? Because you were in base to base.
Yeah, because there would be a point in which I was not base to base
Right.
with you.
And so your first action is a move. I am going to ARO some sort of attack, either CC or combi.
If a BS attack is declared against an enemy trooper that is engaged in close combat, a -6 mod must be applied for each allied trooper engaged in the CC. Every failed BS attack roll will hit the allied trooper, forcing them to perform a saving roll.
So that's shooting into
Mm-hmm.
melee. I'm not seeing anything that says I can't attack you if we're in base to base.
Yeah, I don't
You just
see.
you just have to be in my LOF. We do need to remember shooting into melee can do friendly fire. So 14. Oh, I guess. What's your second action? You gonna hack the objective?
I'm hacking the planet.
Okay. Well, I hit you. I hit that guy. So a 7 arm save on goblin number 1.
Yeah, I'm just checking to see if there is something that is like in a weird spot about the.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
What's the name of the freaking the status of being
Engaged. Like in base to base.
troopers? Are considered troopers. Troopers in this state can only declare troopers in silhouette contact with enemy trooper and neither immobilized or null state. Troopers in this state can only declare berserk, CC attack, dodge, idle, reset.
Engaged.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 3, which I think is still a hit on a CC, but that'll change it to an 8 plus arm.
Okay.
So you get 9 because you have armor 1.
Mhm.
You're
Did it.
good.
All right, and then I got to make a willpower check on the thing. Pass, I think.
It's 13,
Tell you right now.
I think.
Well, it's whatever my willpower is.
Oh, yeah.
13. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I knew.
Okay, and then I got 1 order remaining.
So give me a blue thing. Or I'll just put one of my blue things. One order remains.
Yep. I'm gonna shoot Medicaid. Didn't see that one coming.
Oh, I mean, I figured it was coming. I can't remember. Do you have to calculate with cover?
No, I don't have to calculate cover on that. I don't. I'm pretty sure I don't. That sound like this guy. Unless you have a.
Applying the corresponding mods for range, cover, etc.
Okay. Cool.
So he's what?
So
How far away is he? Over 8.
over 8
I'm
for sure.
guessing. But under 24.
Under 24.
Or under 16, rather.
So it's 0. So I'm looking for 8.
Looking for an 8.
Nope, didn't do it.
Dart goes flying. That's the end of your turn?
Mhm.
Smoke goes away now?
Mhm.
Do you have to, like, fall back from engaged in this? Or do you just move? And then they ARO your movement?
Berserk, CC attack, dodge, idle, reset. Those are the only skills you can use.
That's for AROs, right?
Nope, that's the only skills you can use. Gotta kill me. Think.
That can't be right. That's crazy.
I mean, you can do a dodge roll.
Because that has a move in
A
it.
dodge, you move 2 inches.
Okay.
Dodge roll back and shoot. Like it's Dark Souls.
Well, he would dodge, and then I get an arrow to attack him, basically. So he
So
cannot
that'd
dodge
be-
and shoot because dodge is not a basic action. So he can dodge and then move.
Yeah. Interesting.
Basically, anything that requires a roll, you can't then make a second roll. Or anything that they could
Unless you
possibly.
spent another action.
Unless you spend another action, yeah.
Okie dokie. Well, I get Lieutenant.
It's the end of the round. So
Yeah.
I have. What? How many points is she?
Like 12.
Okay, great. So I have 1, 2, 3 control points.
How do you have this? Oh, that guy.
This guy.
That motherfucker.
And Ryan has 1.
I have one.
Sean gets 3 or 2.
You get 1 for 1, and then an additional 2 for height.
2. Got it.
All right, so I get 5 actions and then 1 lieutenant action.
Are they still those irregular actions?
Nope, because I have a lieutenant again. I'm in it to lieutenant.
Oh.
You have a sneaky person there, sneaky person there, sneaky person there, sneaky person everywhere. I'm gonna do a dodge.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and I'm gonna hit you with my sword.
You're gonna attack me.
Mhm.
So that's the face to face.
Becomes face to face.
5 Ds of
And
infinity.
The 5 Ds of infinity. Dice, dice.
And then
dodge.
I go ahead and declare my second one. I'm gonna shoot you. Right? Or is
No,
dodge
you
is a
cannot
long
dodge.
skill?
No, dodge is a short skill, but shoot is
And it's not a basic.
not a basic skill.
She's gonna move.
So you can
then.
idle or move.
She'll move.
Or discover. You can discover.
There's nothing I want to discover in this place. It's full of sputum.
Discover a world.
I'm really enjoying this game, by the way.
I wish I was more versed with the rules. That's my only.
You know, it turns out when you handwrite your whole list, you get it.
Yeah. I
The way
had.
to learn is by playing.
What?
The way to learn is by playing.
The only way to learn is the only way to win is by learning,
By winning.
by
So
playing.
dodge is a physical roll, right?
Dodge,
Just,
duck, dip, dive, and physical.
So I need a 10. What do you need?
I need a 15.
All right.
I got an 8.
I failed.
Okay.
What's the
one
PS?
Wound, that's one wound. Oh no, yeah. Possibly survives 8.
So I need 9 or less. She did.
Is that it?
Well, she's
Well, she takes
unconscious.
wounds. It's unconscious.
She's unconscious.
So I'm no longer in the engaged state because you are in a null state. So
No.
I can now act freely.
And I can shoot you freely. Which is the
It's a
thing
great question.
that I care about.
I'm not sure. I suppose so.
If you can act freely,
Yeah.
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 The engaged state's the thing that does the weirdness.
Arrow. You're both going to shoot at her.
Him.
Him?
Yeah.
He's gonna full blast the bottom guy, closest.
The
guy.
bottom?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a little homophobic.
Bottoms and tops has nothing to do with
You
homosexuality.
said you wanted to take a full blast at the bottom, Ryan.
Oh, I see.
It's a little.
I would say that that's not homophobic.
That's
right.
Again, that's still not homophobic. Ladies
Sure.
have bottoms
That's
too.
the opposite.
Ladies have
You're right.
bottoms, as you can clearly see right
That's
there.
not what the Ryan once again. It's not what the term bottom means.
It's one definition, but tops and bottoms aren't.
Now, Ryan, I
Distinctive.
suppose this guy is turned around backwards. Obviously, my intention was for him not to be, but I'm just letting you know.
See what he's doing to me?
Can he hack the thing by not looking at it?
Yeah.
Does he have to be looking at
Just
it
has
to
to
hack
be
it?
just has to be engaged with it.
I mean, technically, the objective is just the token and not
No,
the panel.
There's a panel.
I mean,
I put it there on purpose.
I mean, in game rules, he's fine. I'll point out that I turned my guy to have their finger pointing at the thing. You know, draw your own conclusion.
I mean, so did I, but I'm
draw
saying
your own
that was a
conclusion. Draw your own. I'm just saying,
He's
draw your own
hacking it with
conclusion.
his butt.
yeah.
So combi rifle
bottom.
+3.
So Ryan, that's my question. Can I spend a command point to have said that I had meant for him to be?
You
going?
can have him turned around. Yeah.
I'm gonna spend my command point for
You
it.
don't have to spend a command point.
I'm not using him for anything else.
I'm not gonna say that it's illegal,
I'm not using him
but
for
it
anything.
just sets a certain tone.
I'm not using him for. I'm not using him for anything else. Yeah, the tone is seriously casual.
Yeah, we're so
Yeah.
fucking casual.
The tone is we're gonna make mistakes and we're gonna.
You don't have to spend a command point.
Literally
No, I'm
never
going
made a
to.
mistake.
You might need them
Jordan,
later.
spending a command point.
All right. Yeah, spend this command point. Let's see it on the board.
Uh,
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there it is. That's that. 14s.
You haven't used the explosion button whenever we've had explosions? Come on. What the hell?
So his will be a normal.
A normal what?
A normal roll. Because I'm not shooting him. His will be a face-to-face. Because I'm putting all my shots. You're ARing with both of them, right? I'm not splitting my burst. I'm putting all my bursts on him.
Sure, understood. Yeah.
So
correct.
Go ahead and roll his normal roll.
Okay.
Which is a combi rifle, right? Oh, okay, it hits.
It hits.
Super hits.
His will be he's got a combi rifle, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he'll be at +3, -3 because I'm in cover. So he'll just be his raw BS.
What's the range there?
I don't remember what it is, but it's inside their +3 range.
Yeah.
So you need a 10, I need a 14.
Yeah. Okay.
So you take 2 hits at PS7 against your regular arm, which is 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you need 8s.
So one
he's
success, one fail?
Unconcho.
Mm-hmm.
And you missed with the other thing. Have you done
No,
you did the normal? You hit.
I hit with that.
Okay.
So you need to do a 7.
Plus arm.
Plus
7
arm.
plus cover.
Plus cover.
So 10, so 11.
Okay, cool.
And then I'm going to activate him again.
That guy, I just want to say, has been an absolute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, literally.
I've learned.
Jordan doesn't realize. Do you know what a model in this game is called? A trooper.
Jordan knows how to play Infinity, y'all. Look at that.
The only ones that aren't troopers were the 2 dogs.
Yeah. Those were
They were troopers
peripherals.
They were peripherals.
Very true.
Well, my ultimate list is going to have 5 of the
5 dog?
chain rifle dogs,
Yeah. Dog pack.
and they are regular troopers.
This guy has taught me that the way to play this game is get a really good spot and cover and just fucking blast.
Correct.
Don't go charging up the field like it's 40K.
Yeah, but it's more fun than charging.
Well,
Yeah.
also my army's like meant to do my army's not meant to sit.
In my defense, I didn't expect a burst 3 chain rifle coming up my face.
I don't know why.
I could have.
I sent you my list.
I didn't read it.
Or a chain rifle from a dog.
No, that one he should have because I talked to him about
Yeah, I knew about that one.
Because I was saying how silly it was.
I'm bursting him.
Okay.
Are you going to ARO?
Yeah, you can fire back.
All right. This will be a face-to-face. And actually, I need to check the range. This might be different.
Because I can't dodge down. Still within 16.
Yeah. So you need 10. I need 14.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna roll your. What happens in a tie? Oh, that's a crit, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So you cancel.
So you cancel all your dice.
Yeah.
So saving throw?
Yeah,
You
it'd
make
be
2
2.
saves.
Yeah.
So if I met the 10 I needed.
Yeah.
So it's double.
Was that our
can't-
first crit?
Can't use first crit.
First crit of the
That's
game.
not-
Is it not?
First crit in that situation in a face to
He
face.
had a crit with his flame spear thingy.
Oh, yeah.
But it is the first crit on a face to face. So a crit defending with a crit on a face to face
Deletes all of his dice.
deletes all of the dice.
So it's 7, right? Plus arm.
7 plus arm.
So 11s.
Plus, that's including. Is it arm 1?
Arm 1 and cover.
And then cover 3. Okay, I was making sure you included cover. Hey, that's
He's
pretty
good.
He's good.
Bet you won't do that again. Homie's just
There
ripping.
was a firefight.
I need
Bummer.
14s. So you take 3. I was trying to know. I thought you were going to use those dice. I think that's 2 fails,
2
probably,
fails.
right? So he's dead, so.
He said so.
Okay.
Is he hacked?
Yeah, he did.
He
his
did
job.
hacked, and he's not even a hacker. He just
Specialist?
he smooth brained it.
Forward observer.
Can I? If I don't have any more med kits, is I can't heal her, can I?
Great question.
I
Can you
don't-
look up the unconscious state and see if it says
Yeah.
that there's
I'm
any
not-
way to cancel it? No, that's a great
I'm not
question.
going to be doing
I don't
it
know.
this turn probably, but I just need
Well,
to know.
this is your last turn.
Okay. So I need to.
I might not actually get another turn, by the way.
Why not?
Because there is a end state on this at the end of your turn if you can't meet a certain requirement. I don't know what that is. It won't matter. Like it won't matter.
All right.
It's basically if you can't win, I don't bother taking a turn.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I need to get going and get control of another quadrant, is what I'm hearing. They're gonna jump. I just leave the battle at that, on that note.
Okay.
Literally that note.
He's gonna arrow.
Well, I haven't shown you where I'm going yet.
Doesn't matter. I can see you're declaring an action with a fire
He's
team.
not part of them.
Oh, it's a duo.
Yeah, it's them.
Sure.
They have a jump 3.
Sure.
So
Jump
they
plus
have,
3?
They have 9.
Whoa.
So you make a parabola? Is that how it works?
Oh my god, YouTube music gives me recaps for, like, I got a recap from March to May. My top artist was Ghost.
That tracks. I don't know if anybody can actually see them there.
My top song was
This is my little tune-up.
All by Whitechapel.
They can't get up.
Yeah, I didn't think there was anything without medic that you could do.
Without medic or regeneration or some kind of skill.
So to control these objectives, I have to have guys in the quadrant.
Correct.
It's not sticky.
Their base has to be at least halfway in the quadrant.
And that's,
So you cannot-
that's basically the middle
You cannot
line.
bisect with the quadrant.
All right. Jump is a short skill, right?
Yep.
And then that's different.
No, Dom.
Or is it a no? It's
Jump
a long.
is
It's
a long
skill.
skill
It's a
unless
long
you
skill.
have
Unless you have super jump.
super jump,
Sorry.
which I did on that guy.
Yeah, they're not in that quadrant yet, but they gonna be. They're gonna be. I'm gonna activate them again, and move. Now, if you're on the edge of a thing, you can look over it. Where's that kill team? I'm thinking about kill team.
I mean, your silhouette's going to show in this
Yeah.
case, so
Would I have cover here against that guy?
I'd say yeah.
Now I'm in this quadrant.
I'm gonna
So
declare-
this
I'm gonna
only.
declare some- I'm going to declare some arrows.
I figured you would.
All 3 of my guys are going to arrow against you.
I want to move there. Hackett's just 1 point, right? I guess I could move her there and her there.
You can't do 2 separate actions.
That's right, because they're a fire team. It's the downside to fire teams. I don't know if she can.
We might have to bust out the silhouettes.
Yeah, they're gonna move there, and they're gonna shoot that guy.
Okay. Everyone's going to arrow against them.
We're gonna have to check on her.
Hmm.
I just broke her hacking thing.
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right.
Looks like it to me.
Oh my god, they got the cones out.
We had to get the cones out.
They broke
once.
out the cylinders!
They broke out the cylinders.
The
Everyone,
cylinders!
it's official.
It's very close.
It's official.
I don't know, Ellie, you want to...
Roll off for it.
I'll agree.
They agree.
They agree.
It's
Only,
official.
only because we busted out the cylinder. If without the
You
cylinders,
busted out the cylinders.
without the cylinders, we never would have known.
Yeah.
So I'm
Bad
gonna shoot
kids get
him.
the cylinder.
Whoa.
Wait, what did you just say?
Bad kids get the cylinder.
No.
Have you ever seen bad kids get the hair wiggler?
You know what? I think I have an arrow when you're in the zone of control of the... When you jumped, because you were in the zone of control of the thing and moved.
The relay?
The relay.
You could have hacked me. Yeah.
Okay.
What are you gonna do? You gonna hack me, bro?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna do 2 Trinities on you. Right?
Yeah.
Um,
Can I destroy a relay?
great question. It'd be deployable relay. I guess I needed to know which one's which. So the lady,
Posting the pair window to the Discord.
what's their firewall 6, right?
-6 here.
So willpower. And the splicer has or the firewall for her I know has +3. So it's 16 minus 6 goes to 10, so 9 does it.
Ooh, her firewall doesn't boost her hacking.
No.
Okay.
Her hacking device gives a +3 to
Trinity.
Trinity.
I think Trinity just
Trinity
has
might
an-
just have a
It just
+3.
has an inherent +3.
Okay. At least when it's listed on, it's specifically, I read it on her hacking device, so I just want to make sure on the.
Trinity from the Hitman.
Oh, you know what? I don't know because him having Trinity is an upgrade.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'd have to look up the actual Trinity text.
Another AR.
They are machines that have strength of 1, so I imagine that they are in fact destroyable. STR1.
Give him like an arm.
You might need anti-material to do it.
And then they have a S
Oh, I got that.
of 1, whatever.
Actually, I don't have any multi-rifles
Strength?
left.
Strength is S, but I don't know how that applies in this case. All right.
We have an armor of 0.
Oh, well, there you go. That's what we need.
ARM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arm 0, STR1.
Yeah. So arm is what we care about.
I don't
Yeah.
know what the S1 is, but they have
S1, strength 1.
Strength 1. I don't know where strength comes in.
Strength. Yeah, we've never even seen it apply.
Okay.
So hers hits. It does indeed all Trinity get +3. So that will do it. That will do it. So then it is 2 saves at
What's the PS? Is it 8?
6.
6?
+3
Plus-
for no +6 for
+6 for firewall.
firewall.
Plus 3 for
Your biotechnical shield.
BTS. So fitting. And who's this against?
It's against one against each of them.
One against each of them? Alright, rocket launcher.
Hold on. This is separate of that. This is before. This is on the jump.
Yeah, I know.
He's jumping. He's rocket jumping.
You said 1 against each of them, right? This is the hacking. This is the Trinity, right?
Right.
So that's against the rocket launcher.
guy with the rocket
no.
launcher.
Sorry. This is all against the hacker. I can only target your hacker.
Oh, you can only target the.
I thought you were asking which of my.
Well, they're both
hackers.
hackable.
They are.
Yeah, they're heavy infantry. They're powered armor.
Oh, I did not know that.
You can immobilize them. You can take them over.
Trinity's. No, my target must be a hacker.
It has to be a hacker. with
Trinity has to be a hacker.
Oh. Okay. Well, she passed the first one.
Okay.
She passed the second. Cool. Beep bop, booty pop. Now we go to all the other stuff.
Now, knowing that, second ARO here, which is still in zone of control of the relay, I believe.
And I don't know. I mean, I have pretty high hacking defense.
That's fine. It
I
doesn't
don't-
mean I shouldn't do it.
Yeah, but I mean, like if you're declaring an ARO, you might want to look at your weapons. I don't know.
She's better off AROing with a hack than a shoot.
Okay.
So this will be, now knowing that, I will total control the rocket guy.
Well, since you rewound, let me rewind because I might just blow up the relay with this guy. Now that I
Okay,
know I can
so-
do that, if that's okay.
Sure.
So that was their jump, which was that full action, and then you AR'd that with the hack. Now I'm gonna shoot the relay.
And he's also heavy infantry?
All the brigada are heavy infantry, which means they're hackable.
Okay. Well, but the programs don't target everything.
I know, but
Yeah, okay.
a lot of them ask like, they ask for HI
Yeah. So
Or
so in this
hackable?
case, I will carbonite.
Okay. Well, I'm not activating them yet.
No, you're activating the other guy to shoot the relay. You just said.
He's not a Brigada.
That's what I was asking.
Sorry. He's an Aguasil. He's not hackable, I don't believe. He's not heavy infantry. He's light infantry.
Look at me.
This guy
Great.
is the guy I'm talking about.
Cool.
He's not hackable.
No.
But
But I can't see him.
that guy can see him.
Yeah. So he will fire his combi rifle.
All right. And he's going to shoot the relay, which will be a 14, I believe. Because it's right there.
Hey, you did it.
I did it. And so it has to
2
take.
saves. 1 save. Dice.
So it explodes. And then you get to shoot me.
Oh my
And
god.
I have cover.
I think that still does it. Yeah.
So what's the
12. 11
Okay.
minus 3. Yeah, it does it.
and was it 7?
It's 7.
So 11. No, he's unconscious. That's not great. I'll have to activate my Super Trooper back here to move up. All right, so then they'll do their last action to do what they were doing. I think it was about right there.
Okay.
So now,
3 combi rifles.
all right, and they will combi rifle the hacker. Because the missile launcher gets a penalty at close range. Tragically.
How many orders do you have remaining?
That's my last order.
Okay.
Yeah, so they will be a face-to-face,
Mhm.
and the others will be normal. So let's do the face-to-face first. I need 16. And they're in cover, so you'd be at -3.
Why are you
They're the ones that are shooting. I'm zooming in on them.
I was getting the target in frame 2.
I did it.
Can't see the target.
Are you shooting the hacker?
I'm shooting this hacker.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Everyone's a hacker now.
We're all hackers now.
Oh,
So I need 16s. So I got 10, 10, 3.
Okay.
Woo, woo. And you're at a -3.
Minus 3 save?
With it,
Oh,
this is,
fire
this is
back.
a face-to-face roll.
Right.
He's shooting them.
Yeah, I'm going to dodge.
Oh, you're dodging. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, he's dodging. Everyone else is firing back. Firing
Okay. Yeah, you said everyone was shooting.
Right. But I thought you were doing the rocket launcher.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
So.
Yeah, the rocket launcher is something I probably should have kept in the back more.
He should be the guy in the corner.
They should have been up with the Grinzer with 360 coverage.
Everything else.
I definitely would play this differently if I played it again. What'd you need?
Fizz 12. I failed.
Failed, so
So
you
3
take 3
hits.
saves.
Yep, 3 saves.
PS 8 arm,
Arm 1,
so 9s.
and no. Nothing? That's 1.
So he's dead.
He's dead. That's such a bummer, because you know what? You know what he has? That dog in him.
I will say, I think she can only ARO the hacker because it was just barely in the cone with the two of them. He can ARO either of them.
I was going to shoot the hacker,
Okay.
either way.
Well, it's just the missile launcher's wounded, so.
Oh, he is?
yeah,
Okay,
that's
well,
what-
then I
that's
guess he'll
what
shoot
that
the
is.
missile, she'll shoot the hacker.
Yeah.
So. What is
Their
that?
silhouettes were like barely able to see each other.
That's going to be the +3 range band. So.
They both have combis.
Yeah. That won't do it. She's way the fuck out.
Probably a -3. She's within 32. So
16.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just oh, but it's close. Silhouette to silhouette.
Oh yeah, that's
Is
16.
16.
-3 for cover, so just flat BS.
Yeah, so 11. Nope. Oh, actually, I don't know what her ballistic skill is. Oh, you BS 11. Okay, cool. Because I know the Dartok is a Morat Vanguard. Because there used to be a Morat Vanguard hacker, and there's not anymore. Now there's the Dartok, and they have the same stat line. So that's the only logic I can make.
All right.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
All right.
Can I actually win
Is
this?
there a turn?
Yeah. So let's figure it. Well,
So you get 2 at the end for your hacking things. You get 1.
I'll get 1. I don't think I can win it because
well, I have this one. No one has this one.
and no one has this one, right? Because I can't be in my deployment zone. I have to be in the quadrant.
Yeah.
Well, you have these two.
Guys,
You get
This guy's
3 points.
unconscious.
Oh.
Him going unconscious.
So we both
kinda
have
going-
1.
We both have
So we
1.
both get 1 point.
Yeah.
And then you
I get 2 points at the end of the
Ryan
game.
get 1.
yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's it.
Okay.
You end with 7, and Ryan ends with 4.
No, 5. Ryan's. Yeah, no, 4. 4 is correct, yeah.
It was still.
It's a lot of fun. It is a super lethal game.
Yeah. I definitely.
And if we know the rules, it's a lot quicker.
And so
Yeah.
crunchy. Don't lie to me again.
I didn't say it wasn't crunchy. It's just that it's like. It's. The modifiers are all +3, -3, right? Like.
the mechanics are not that crazy. It's just there's a lot of things you.
There's a
can
lot of dumb things.
do. There's over 40 actions, and then you take 2 of them. So the permutations on that number. Of
Yeah, but one of them's
combinations-
always move or jump. Like it's
Yeah,
gonna be move. or
it's
jump
not-
or something.
And like your army's not going to have all 40 actions available.
No.
It definitely like I think I went into this with 40k head with the way I moved out, and that's not the way you want to do it.
No.
But I mean, it was still kind of close in a way.
It was super. I mean, it was super close.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I get 2 actions, right?
If there was another round, who knows?
Well, I don't know, because you got 1 guy left, right? Like, I could just spend both my actions healing this fuck, right? And then you get 2 actions. Well, I guess you get 3 actions. You got that guy over there.
I would have 4 because I have a lieutenant and 3 guys.
And I currently don't have a lieutenant.
But you would, yeah, you would go into.
No, I wouldn't. I don't do that.
You don't do that.
I don't do that. I don't do loss of lieutenant.
He doesn't do that.
My army doesn't do that.
You just ignore it completely.
Yeah, pretty much. There's like conditions on it, but it bails out too. I ignore
Yeah.
loss of lieutenant.
But do you get to like reassign a lieutenant?
yeah, then I still
Okay, okay.
reassign a lieutenant as normal.
That's what I was gonna say. You'd be able to pick one. But yeah, good game.
I like it. So
I'm definitely gonna go play some games at the LGS with like the veterans and let them tell me everything I did wrong,
that's silly.
or I'll just look in chat.
I don't play games with people I don't know, so I don't understand.
I've done enough. There's a decent crowd.
Yeah, you're old though. I don't.
Wow.
You're old and a lifetime
wowee.
wargamer, and I'm like not either of those.
You're not
things.
a lifetime wargamer?
No. I started playing in 8th edition of Warhammer, and that's it. Played some X-Wing before that.
My God.
Played some X-Wing with the pubs, but that was at like my game shop.
What do you think, Elliot?
I'm interested. I'm gonna make an army list of, or what is it? Troop list.
Army list, still an army list.
Army list of cyber samurai and ninjas because I grew up watching Samurai Jack, and robots that are ninjas and samurai are cool.
What about the bunny bots?
I'm just gonna get one of those, and cut
You
them
can
off
still-
and make them a Japanese.
Well,
Japanese bunny bot.
the thing is, like, this game is very explicit that you have to proxy things because, like, this guy, for example, has 3 data sheets. This is his only model.
Yeah.
One of the data sheets has a marksman rifle.
It's kind of like BattleTech
in terms of from what I can tell from reading stuff in the community, like proxying is like yes,
The norm.
Just like this is not an alguacil, but
Yeah.
they'd be fine with me using her. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not. I played everything WYSIWYG.
Some of the JSA models, like in that faction, look really cool, and I'm interested in it. I want a giant robot samurai. They have like giant robot samurais.
I'm definitely getting some geckos, I think, because they have massive fucking chain rifles on one arm. And after seeing that shit,
Well, the +3 chain rifle is crazy.
yeah, the 3 bursts. I need to see if their chain rifles are with burst 3 because that is insane. That's wild.
I mean, do you even have any weapons that are modified? Like a lot of my weapons are like weapon and then parentheses modifier.
No, I don't have a lot of that.
Because like a lot of my a lot of my possibility of survival is different than whatever the base is for like all my close combat weapons.
Basically, the guys I took are just like rough and tumble heavy infantry, which are pretty damn good. The Mobile Brigada are a lot tougher than I thought they would be, and then some really just guys that are here to die.
Yeah, the Morat Vanguard don't excite me. It is kind of funny that like your Mobile Brigada guys, was it one HMG guy, one rocket launcher, one hacker,
Yeah,
which is literally what I mean. This is and then a sniper, right?
well, the Grinzer was from the Ice Storm.
Because literally, like the box of Morat infantry that I bought from M3 or from N3 is literally hacker,
Oh.
sniper,
And boarding shotgun.
HMG and rocket.
Oh yeah, yeah. I had a boarding shotgun in there. This guy was also from Ice Storm. This is like the lieutenant from Ice Storm.
Yeah, and it is like a bummer that my only lieutenant option is just my basic ass guy.
Yeah, I could have made my only other option for lieutenant was an Alguacil, which they're like made of paper.
They're like is a named Morat lieutenant, and then there's the like
Mori.
Graznot or something like it's very orc name, whatever it is.
This is pre Grimdark 40k. That's my headcanon now. There's another spider.
One thing that I didn't-
Well, hey, Chet. That was just
Well, everything's awful now.
everything's awful. There's a spider. Spiders are friends. Don't let anybody tell you different.
And welcome to Skirmish Summer.
That was just week 1 of Skirmish Summer. And what a hell of a way to kick it off.
Sorry, boys and girls.
I mean,
I think the chat liked
how
it.
bad
That's
was
the
that?
spirit. That's the spirit of Skirmish
That
Summer.
wasn't too bad,
We're all
right?
I think
learning.
chat liked it.
Yeah.
Seemed like.
They're just excited that we're playing Infinity, I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
You guys
I
are
want.
playing Infinity, I'm sure as hell.
I'm down to play more.
We're gonna play more. I think.
This has honestly been a very dangerous thing to happen because I.
Is Skirmish Summer like a terrible thing, but also
Yeah.
a great thing?
Oh, now like I want to buy.
Our bank account,
I want to
yeah.
buy some Ariadna for this game now. I'm gonna have more games that I want to buy stuff for.
See, I don't want more armies. I just want this army and that's it, and I'm done.
I might try to
Hey.
stick to Nomads.
Next
Anyway,
week, we're going to be playing some Star Wars Shatterpoint. That's going to be me and Ashton. We're going to be running some of that. A thematic matchup between some Mandalorians and the Imperial Remnant. So that'll be fun. We're going to be doing some Quar Clash of Rifles on the 30th, followed by some Kill Team. We're finally playing Kill Team on the channel. And then some Space Gits. That'll be a good one. And then we're wrapping it all up later with some Trench Crusade. So we got 5 more weeks of hot skirmish game action.
Trench Crusade.
Your way.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what Trench Crusade is like. I've heard different things about it.
Dude.
Is it the Warhammer Killer that everybody thinks?
Trench Crusade? No, hell no. There's no way.
Quar is the Warhammer Killer, obviously.
War is the Warhammer Killer.
What?
What are we doing Wednesday?
Wednesday?
Whatever.
That's a great question. That's,
Great. All right, Wednesday, Ryan and I are going to be doing a little bit of a after action report for.
Sure. Yeah, that
We're
sounds
gonna
good.
find everything we did wrong.
I think we're just going to do like a brief overview. I think it's
Yeah.
a good idea, and Jordan can veto us on this, but I think it's a good
good.
idea for each Wednesday to be like sort of an after action report for especially the new games we're playing for Skirmish Summer.
I like that.
And then I think Ryan and I have a new model to talk about
We do.
that we
Oh,
got
yeah.
we got some opinions on,
Yeah.
and whatever else Warhammer news hammers its way into our
Yeah.
lives.
Whatever hammers right in.
Whatever hammers into our hearts.
Yeah, my schedule for the next month didn't change. You know, it just happened to line up with Skirmish Summer that my work schedule
Sucks.
became an absolute nightmare. So yeah, Sean's gonna kind of take the lead on that, I think.
My schedule's a little weird coming up, but yeah, I think that should be fine.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We might do a random Thursday after dark. We'll figure it out.
Maybe. Anyway, see you
Stay
guys on
tuned.
Wednesday. See you guys on Monday. And good night.